Button is hit.
All right, and we're going. Hello, welcome back to the Sprawl,
Yeah.
See how this
where we
goes.
do cyberpunk things, dirty deeds, not done for cheap. You're actually hopefully going to get paid quite well for this.
I mean, I invested 3 credit.
But are they done with sheep?
I got
Or are
no,
they?
I don't know if
Or
there
are
any
they?
sheep.
Are they done at a reasonable price?
Are
Oh,
they
it
It is
filthy
true.
acts
You
at a
guys do
reasonable
perform
price?
filthy acts at a reasonable price.
I'll be real. That one's still my favorite. That's still my favorite.
Honestly, like the more silly the fucking localizations are, the better.
Yeah,
If
like-
you're gonna change it, go stupid. My favorite
Like-
will forever be flaccid pancake.
Yeah, that's another good one. Like Zipperman, no, that's not good. Flaccid Pancake, now that's like you're trying. Anyway, I want to really quickly remind everybody this episode is brought to you by patrons like Adam Harpunk, Comics Like Easy America 10, Black as a G, Carlos Dragon Ferris, Jeremy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Legendary Boston, Liam Kessel, Reggie Raptor, Rogue Robin Sharvar, Sunny P, Swing Guy named Bob 723, and Byron the Crow. If you like what we do and want to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yeah.
Close that tab.
It's gone forever.
Alrighty, so I would like to begin as we are presumably moving to the action phase. By summarizing the plan as I understand it before you go.
Mhm.
So the way I understand the plan is Claymore has acquired a management key, which will get you into any area of the hotel,
Any.
and has discovered that there will be a camera blackout for around 10 minutes for a security update in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
0 dark 30, as you do. 0 dark 100, but you know what I mean. Dark hour. And which point your plan is to... Well, first of all, you're going to leave Metatron behind in the suite, in your little suite area as Matrix Overwatch.
Yep.
The other 3 members of the team will get in the elevator, go up to Tolbert's floor. Squirrel will stay in the elevator, possibly overwatching you with his spy drone, or not. Don't know. It's still flexible. While Claymore and Odin will actually enter the facility. You are all armed with enough gas grenades and gas masks. And, like I said, worst comes to worst, Squirrel can carry a handful of gas grenades as spares,
Mhm.
Where you will proceed into the VIP suites. You will attempt to knock out everybody with gas grenades and then pump them full of street drugs so that they die of overdose. If there happen to be some overdose-related bullet injuries in there, you guys have silenced weapons.
We do.
Yeah.
So, and then you're basically going to try and disable everybody subtly with chemical attacks until you find the target and eliminate him and go home.
Yes.
Is there any other points of clarification we want in there?
Oh yeah, just for my plan because everyone.
Well, I'm asking now before we roll any dice. Are we modifying the plan in any way from what I've said?
No.
No,
Not that I think.
just for some
Okay.
player clarification, I have changed some of my moves.
Mhm.
I changed Acre strategy to or professionalism, and then I've gone hands-on management.
Okay.
Because I think that fits.
Okay.
And also for everyone involving that isn't me, basically if you try to keep eyes on everything, you get your +1. Scroll, secure exit, and get away. By any means of this.
Okay.
Claymore, secure target, or compromise any resistance.
Are we starting already? I'm like,
Well, no, I think he can, anytime he run, let me actually look up this move. What's it
Yeah.
called again?
I've heard it.
Here's
on
the plan. When you plan a mission, everyone whom you assign a task takes +1 ongoing while they act on the task according to plan.
okay.
I actually also did want to change one of my things.
Yep. What you got?
Just because I feel like mechanically, I don't want to use it in a gameplay sense, but I want to keep it in a world sense.
What's up?
I was going to change believers to famous. I still want to keep my network as not as a mechanical thing, but as a thing that exists, but just have it mechanically lose its functionality.
Hold on a
If
second,
that makes
everybody.
any sense.
I gotta pause the recording. Hold on.
Oh, I will pause as
Oh.
well.
Yeah, you're talking about switching one of your moves. You want to...
Switch believers to famous.
Yeah.
Just because mechanically I don't really use believers in the mechanic way.
Yeah, you don't use it to have a gang.
Yeah.
You have a network, which is different.
Yeah, which I want to keep the network kind of aspect, but just not have it have any like
dice.
physical presence.
Sure.
I need dice.
Yeah.
So I will.
And famous works a lot.
Yes.
That's gonna
I will
cover
keep your
characters,
notes down, but I will not because we weren't really using this as a gang anyway. So we can do that. All right.
I just think it makes more sense. Yeah, because like I more that I read it, I was like, I'm just supposed to bring these people on the mission.
Yeah, you're
Which
more meant to be
is-
like a rocker boy
Yeah,
or like a
kind
biker.
of. Well, that's more the. Actually, no. The pusher can be media based. Yeah. You have a group that can kind of like call up to you. I mean, they can be like spread out. You know, you talk about like the large size, but it's definitely a different sort of thing.
Yeah, but look at like Inner Circle where they just have guns or harm or armor or
Yeah, this is
Or-
like giving you a small elite gang. But okay, so we got some mechanical stuff out of the way.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, since we were talking about the advancement stuff, Lucky, you had an advancement waiting.
Yeah. I just bought +1 cool, so I have +2
Okay.
cool now.
All right.
All right, fair enough.
I think I get in mind with these days because I might.
That makes sense. You're being cool.
Mhm.
You're working on stuff. You're thinking about things. All right. So we have covered. Here's the plan. So
Mhm.
Odin lays out the plan. You guys are like, all right, break. Narratively, we probably shouldn't do any more like major moves or anything for legwork, but like narratively, how are you guys killing the rest of your day? Because it's probably only you guys got the job at like 8 o'clock this morning. It is probably only early evening. You know,
I am
by the
reading
time we're
the-
done.
I am doing what I literally was doing a couple of days ago. I'm reading the Cyberdeck instruction manual.
Actually,
Yeah.
Claymore, do you want to go eat some sushi and gamble?
It's like,
Well, I kind of expected since you guys are doing a plan, you would order in.
yeah.
But if you guys want to go down to the restaurant in the hotel, you can.
Well, no.
That would give Metatron a problem where his new move could trigger right away if he goes out in public.
I mean, he's gonna stay at the suite though.
Yeah. No. But Claymore will be will finger gun over to Odin. Be like, sounds fun, LT, but I gotta go pick up some of the gear. Like, I don't know. Did anyone else kind of like come in carrying all their guns and armor and stuff?
I mean, yes,
Well,
but
we
that's
put it in a
because my
suitcase.
equipment is 2 guns. And that's it.
I had it in my suitcase.
Yeah. No. Remember, like, Claymore has body armor, shotguns, and like a personal defense weapon. Those aren't necessarily small. And
I mean, I had a yeah.
So I'm gonna go pick
Yeah.
up.
So you need to go run out for your bug out bag. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but
Squirrel says he's gonna order room service.
Ooh.
I guess the weirdest thing I did is Odin has his body armor and his assault rifle just like compacted in a suitcase. That's it. It's only
That
the
kind of
two
makes
things.
sense with your character, though.
I want to.
Yeah, it's all.
Of course, I carry my assault rifle in my
Squirrel,
carry-on.
like, Squirrel, order like a big steak, like the biggest they got. That's for me.
Have to be
I'm
A5.
just going to order a giant bucket of shrimp for myself.
I'm just like, okay.
I think
Yeah,
So, jumbo
well, we were
shrimp.
talking about the excesses. Yes, the hotel room service can not only bring you fresh seafood, obviously, because you're on the bay, but no, they have access to real-ass beef.
Yeah.
Isn't their whole thing about there being genuine food?
And just before Claymore closes the door, it's like thanks for the treat, Metatron, and closes the door. I ain't paying.
Don't worry, it's part of the bill.
Oh yeah, so Ewan is probably gonna go see if there's a show going on and gamble a little bit just to see how that
Cyber Jumbo.
So
He's gonna enjoy the stuff that
Sure.
the hotel has to offer.
yeah, at a gumbo. So
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you go down and
I
probably
was-
hit up the hotel bar and restaurant, gamble a little.
Right, this is a Japanese establishment, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna order fucking oh, what the fuck is the Japanese word for it again?
For what?
The Japanese like squid.
Oh, fucking
Why can't I think of the word?
Taco is octopus. What's
Yeah, I know how to say octopus. Like,
Oh, I know the squid dish.
I know it's something. I know what calamari.
Yes.
It's the Japanese equivalent of calamari, but
Well, it is Isn't calamari the?
Yeah, that's squid, but
No, that's
No,
Italian.
calamari originated from Italy.
that's Italian.
weird.
oh, I
okay.
didn't know that.
No,
Ika.
Ika. Ika. Thank you.
Yeah, that's tempura squid.
Yeah, no, I want that shit.
Doesn't sound bad. Just
It's great.
it sounds really hard to chew through.
It's,
All right,
I mean,
so
it's
yeah, get
it's
some
kind of
squid.
rubber. Yeah.
It
get
is.
some squid, get some high-end
Yeah,
steak.
it-
What's Squirrel gonna order?
Um. Huh.
I mean,
Just
Mullet's
some random thing off the menu. She
All right.
doesn't really care.
Squirrel picks the most expensive thing up.
It's like,
Dallas paid
oh,
1 credit.
No,
I will
he's
not
already
be-
paid for the room. It's covered.
No, I can explain. I can explain away to my superior's food expenses.
So
Having
you,
lavish food stuff that that won't register. That's what rich
that's
people
like
do.
that's your accountant's goes down to the thing and like, oh, the corporate card got charged with meal for 3 at Nakamura Hotel. I don't know, must be taking a meeting.
Yeah,
Meeting,
it's
that's right.
that's really easy to explain away. It's
Battery order.
the actual buying the hotel room. Someone would probably be like, "All right, why are you here? We don't have you registered here."
It's like, oh look, I guess the boss ordered some men and women to have to spend the night with.
So yeah, you get taking a meeting. You know, fresh sake is served.
Am I old enough
I mean,
to
okay,
drink?
I mean, I could do. The,
No,
the
I'm
funny-
not. I can't order sake. I'm not old enough to drink.
Do you care though?
Well, I mean,
mean,
in the cyberpunk
yes.
future, are you
Is
not
Is
old
21
enough?
still the
Yeah, I'm
legal
about to
drinking?
say, is it there?
I think that would make sense in Pacifica.
Just to not change it.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe.
Everything's very
Honestly,
weird when I try to like
in
search
Pacifica,
most
they would
expensive.
probably definitely have finally fixed the smoking age, though. So I would guess that would also be 21.
Well, we had this whole conversation about how like you guys don't have access to a lot of tobacco fields, so smoking, tobacco cigarettes and cigars is like a really expensive import thing. What the casual smoke of choice is weed.
You-
Okay, so if we're being funny, what Squirrel ordered is he ordered some fugu.
Oh no.
What is
but
that?
no, much more
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Oh, that sounds dangerous if you don't eat that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but we're at a rich people place. They could probably prepare it properly.
It is
Yeah.
it's
The
sliced
dangerous
with a
thing about
monofilament kitchen knife.
Yeah, the dangerous fugu is when you order it from like Uncle Buck's sushi bait shop. Like that's where you order fugu.
The
which
probable like
maybe I
high
died.
end shit is either he orders himself some like high quality beef or like high end like unagi or
I think wagyu is way more expensive than
or tuna.
fugu.
Yeah, so it's probably the wagyu style beef.
Unagi.
So you order in, you've got your various drinks and stuff. Claymore comes back with his ruck, his kit bag.
Mhm.
You've probably still got the tags from the Okinawa campaign on it.
Yep.
And so you roll up and as you guys eat, I will say Claymore specifically, your meal you find comes with one of those little hospitality cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually supposed to be like, oh, thank you for your visit, but inside yours you find a little very perfectly handwritten note, excellent calligraphy, letting you know that one Cole Tolbert has become concerned with his personal security, and so he and his entourage are staying only in their room, and they are only ordering room service and cleaning per order. Like, they are not scheduling any cleaning or anything. They are only doing it when they call it.
Oh.
So, you guys clicked up the legwork clock a little bit, so he's getting a little edgy, he's getting a little antsy. So it sounds like that Tolbert's kind of like reserving and consolidating. His guys aren't wandering around in the hotel.
That's great. That means they're all in one location.
Also, good thing we didn't try to impersonate the staff.
Yeah. But I figure because your contact wouldn't know the whole plan, obviously, and doesn't know that these yahoos are necessarily in it with you because you just, did a one-on-one meeting.
Mhm.
You get a little note slip before we move to the action phase as a result of some of your legwork that, like, you rattled a few cages. There was some talk and some stuff, so he's playing a little cool.
You probably hear loud cursing in French.
As
Well,
you try and
my
figure
room,
out the
as I'm
cyber deck.
figuring the cyber. It's like, where the fuck does the
You're trying to get rid of this annoying holographic paperclip following you around.
Oh god, Cliffy, it won't die.
Wouldn't they have updated that with something different?
No, now it's high
No,
tech.
it's cyber Cliffy.
Wouldn't it be more like just
Chrome
a floating
Clippy.
cyber deck?
There will always be Cliffy.
I mean, it's either Clippy or it's like I said, it's you get Siri or Cortana or something.
That would just be like a floating voice of a voice line,
But
It'd just be like some orbs
fiddling
with some audio lines around it, just glowing
Yeah.
at you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Anyway, but so I'm gonna eat my steak. I'm gonna have me a nice red. Very, very culture, very culture. It's like when did Nakamura do as other people do? Then I'm gonna start. It's a weapon inspection. This time I'm going to inspect the gas grenades, check expiration dates.
Yes, they are functional. You check them over; they're covered in the biohazard trifoils. It's basically like
Damn, those have been the last like 3 years. You're probably fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say these are probably not mil-spec surplus because that's not a thing you usually do in the military. Is throw around anesthetic gas. This is probably corporate shit.
Yeah.
So there's a little cartoon gas mask logo with a thumbs up on it. Paralyze your friends and anesthetize your enemies.
Claymore
Is
just
it a military thing, or it's like I think it's only CrossFit that does biotech, so it's like
It could be a variety. I mean, if you want to give them a brand, we can figure out who made them. But basically, it's they're probably built like tear gas grenades, but instead of irritants, they are loaded with paralyzing or anesthetizing gas.
who does pharmaceuticals?
Oh, actually, we have a corp for that. You guys don't interact with them much.
they have a high talk about
Medicus
stuff.
Imperator handles medical and drug cartel stuff.
I don't want to fuck with them.
Let's call them MI. Let's see here. We'll call them MI 100. I need a cool name for this knockout gas. Oh, call them MI 100 incapacitators.
That or trank fields.
Yeah.
And so they're, you read the warning label. It tells you that the gas is normally colorless. It has been dyed fluorescent green for your convenience.
Thank you.
Explaining why it sprays a green gas everywhere. Wait 60 to 120 seconds to have effect. There's warning labels like do not use on children or pets. Do not use with alcohol, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. What was the
There's probably some very fine print about like
60 to 100 seconds, which
not
is
guaranteed to work on
a minute
on
or 2 minutes,
chromed
which is
people
like
or whatever.
harder than I thought it would take.
Well, I mean, they're not instant, but like I said, we're gonna throw.
I mean, there's probably warning labels like "Do not inhale." You start feeling effects immediately. If you inhale some of the gas, do not operate heavy machinery or vehicles, kind of a thing. Like, once somebody takes a deep breath, they're probably going to have a bad time. They will not actually pass out until hopefully like 60-ish seconds pass.
I can't spell incapacitators.
I gave you the CEO name, right? Omega, do you have that in your notes?
Of Stone and Sons?
Yeah.
Yes. I need it. Do you require it?
No, I'm just making sure because I'm going over my contacts and updating them on my actual
got it.
sheets.
Because you are plus owned by that person.
I'm like super plus owned.
Yeah, that's
Can
gonna
they
be
burp
fun.
you?
I might have to punch.
Yes.
I might have to punch some people in the stomach and karate chop some necks here.
Like
Yeah, possibly.
I also have flashbang, so I might be able to double stun them.
I'm corporately owned and it's my mom. You can't get more owned than that.
Yes.
I don't think you need to be corporate.
But so yeah, I mean, yeah, you can use flashbangs. The problem is those are loud. Gas grenades are not. They're not quiet either, so they'll be like a noise, and also you have to throw them. But like, it's not like they're loud. Not everybody in the VIP apartment will know what happened if you throw one.
That's fair.
As opposed to if you fire a flashbang.
I only have 1 intel left and 3 plan hold, so I don't have a gear left on me, so it's fine.
I don't know how many points. I don't know how many points of gear you may or may not have left, but okay. So Squirrel has 1 point of gear and 1 point of intel left. I think anybody else.
Is there any final equipment we should have?
Well, I
You
didn't
can
think
always produce in job as well.
Yeah.
Like a
I
I have
thing-
one more point.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, you go. I talk enough.
I have one more point of intel, but I want to use it in job because it was really useful last time.
Same, actually, yeah.
Yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it, like we might have a little bit of time. I was kind of hoping to get some sort of blunt melee weapon because I have a machete. This is great.
We could get shock prods.
Nah, those leave burn marks.
I have
Asset. Yeah.
Uh.
Hand weapons. Hand taser. S-harm hand reload.
I actually do have a melee weapon, but it's completely negative in effect. So
What is it?
it's a crowned crucifix.
I mean, if you want me to beat them, if you give it to me, I can go beat them with it.
Oh no, I use it as a blunt melee weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I
It's
have
just not good.
Yeah, I have a Northwest monoblade machete. That's 3 harm, but it's messy.
Yeah, no, it's...
Oh,
it's
mine
a
is
machete.
also messy because
Oh.
it's like it's a 2-foot long cross. Like you're not gonna. It's not subtle.
But if you guys needed the item for, like, close range you're probably looking for, it would be the hand taser.
Oh, okay.
Reload being like...
Well, I'll like
Yeah,
isn't
whatever
that the
shot.
way I can do something like in the moment of like, oh no, we got in a scuffle. Well, good thing I'm gonna spend a point of gear and I'm gonna pull out a taser.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
gotta explain where you got it.
Okay.
I also got my-
Or
I
you
also
could
got my final.
you could also gel rounds are also a thing. They turn your weapon to S-harm instead of its listed value.
Oh, actually, that'd probably be best
Actually,
right
yeah,
now.
we'll do that.
Actually, if I'm going to be at the elevator, I might want to have better armor.
Let's see.
Or
I got a
or
cross.
maybe not.
I got a cross Nexus Life Aid.
I don't
EMT
know.
It's great.
Yep, it's very important.
But I will be wearing my SSS Coppa 2 body armor, 2 armor.
I put on my body armor too.
Okay, so maybe get. Wait, can we get gel rounds for everyone?
How would you wish to be doing that? Do you want to use the move to produce gear?
Yeah, move to produce gear using the
Yeah, I
gear
think ammunition
points.
counts as gear. So you're supposed to tell me how you came by this gel rounds.
Right.
Keeping in
Okay.
mind you're producing it for. Well, I will make everybody specify what gun you've got the gel rounds for, but you are producing them in the appropriate caliber.
Okay, so. I
Also, I
got.
assume not me.
Yeah, not you.
I think the only person. Well, actually, are you?
Produce equipment. When you produce equipment, you need it at the right time. Describe how and why your professionalism and forethought told you to bring this.
I mean,
this
like honestly,
equipment on the
I
mission
can just
is
see
fine.
you. Like,
I was thinking of this because Squirrel was just like, oh, right, we're not going to be trying to kill people unless that's the less possible thing, so we should make sure to bring ammo that does not kill.
I mean, you did go out.
Yeah,
and
so
make
as everybody is like unpacking their boxes and figuring out their body armor, you're like, oh yeah, take these.
Like
Start
these
passing
AP
out
rounds
clips.
are probably going to actually cause more problems.
But I'm going to my gel rounds are for my Susaku PDW 10 machine.
I'll
gun, so
have
the
it for
Susaku.
my Storm heavy pistol.
Mine would be for my Cloud Cutter assault rifle.
Alrighty.
And all of those may or may not be in different calibers.
Yeah.
Mine's probably 7.56. Yeah, so.
Mine's actually
Yeah, it would be
it's,
7 or,
it's,
5.
Mine's a P90 analog. So
Oh, is it? Yeah, is it 5? Is it a 5.7 proprietary?
yeah, it's weird.
Listen,
Listen, I love the P90. It just has a
There's
weird
so-
caliber.
There's so many weird calibers.
Well, yeah, well, it's because you can patent them, but
Yeah.
for the P90 and for the 5.7 pistol, it's specifically because the 5.7 millimeter round is bottlenecked.
Yep.
It's actually like bigger on the end than the actual diameter. It's because NATO literally put out a call because every motherfucker has a ballistic vest now. Like back in the 90s, they were like, "Hey, can we get compact armor piercing weapons that are not like assault rifles?" And Fabrique Nationale was like, "Yes, hello. Here is this space gun. It's a top loading bullpup, so you can." It holds 50 rounds in the magazine, and you can, it fits across your body if you're like a tank driver or a vehicle crewman. And that was the P90, and it's a great little future. So yeah, all right.
All
So
right.
you guys have your bits and bobs. You pass out your gel rounds. The way gel rounds work is they're designed to be less lethal. A weapon loaded with the gel rounds inflicts S harm instead of its listed harm value. Targets harmed by gel rounds add the original harm value minus armor to their roll when making the harm move. That only matters to you guys.
Oh, okay.
I will say, if anyone sees us, we are going to have to kill them.
Possible.
Well, we're wearing masks, so
Yeah, I mean, we
Well, no, you have to make sure they die if they see you for sure, because then you can't. Your cover's blown.
Well,
You're
also
making
we
it look
can't
like an
make it
accident.
look like an accident.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Now, like we discussed this off mic, but Lucky thought of like, well, they're armed with firearms. We can fake out some bullet wounds if we have to get into a gunfight, right? We can just say that they got crazy high and shot each other.
also we could
Yeah.
legit, after we knock them out, we could just grab their own gun and like point blank shoot them in the face. So like,
Yes.
if it matters, yeah.
Yes, that's what I just said, X.
But so, yeah, you're going high on the subtlety and the OPSEC, which is going to make this all the more interesting. So I think we're all ready to rock and roll. If nobody has anything else they want to rock and roll.
Omega,
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I have a picture for my holdout pistol because this matches my character's personality perfectly.
This is gonna be
Show
shiny
it.
and chrome.
And it's the right gun. Oh no, it's not chrome.
He didn't deny
Show
shiny.
me.
Though. Yeah.
Yes.
a gold-plated Beretta. Nice.
Oh yeah.
The only way it could be better is if you had you instead of the matte black hand grips, you had a decorative hand grip that had the Virgin Mary on it or something.
Or no,
Well, no,
it's not,
because
not Virgin Mary, a cybernetic Mary.
Mine is specifically a non Abrahamic denomination.
Okay.
Denominational church. So it would probably be just like, I don't know, a symbol of humanity, something like that. Because the whole bit behind my church is like pushing for collective intelligence.
Some like weird
Hey.
cosmology symbol. I guess.
All right. So
Yeah.
I want to immediately put the pressure on the job.
Oh,
All right, let's go.
So guys, here's the thing. As we get ready for mission time, it gets later into the night, maybe you guys catch some power naps, whatever. You drink so much coffee.
I spill my ranch on my cybernetic short. No.
The coffee pot in the sweet kitchenette never stops running.
Nope.
So it's about to go action hour. So I'm gonna immediately pour the pressure on. There's a camera in the elevator. Do you guys wait to get into the elevator until 0 hour and the cameras are down?
Or do we have?
Keeping in mind that's gonna chew up. I mean, they're probably fast future elevators. It's probably only like you'll lose like 30 seconds, but that's
Or do we have
30 whole
Metatron-
seconds out of your 10 minutes.
Or do we have Metatron blurred out as we do the elevator ride?
well, that's
I could
that's-
try.
I can move pretty quick. Like once I think we should wait till the blackout personally. Like I said, because once we hit the elevator, we go fast. I mean, we're not gonna go. We don't have to meander down the hall. It's we hit the elevator and we just start booking it.
Yeah,
use the key,
and-
throw open the door, huck grenades. Whoever gets standing gets a few to the chest. When everyone's down. So yeah, I think we can spare the 30 seconds.
Also, and if Metatron can do what they do, they might be able to cover our exit if we run out of time.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
we
can.
wait.
My entire job is to basically control the camera.
Yeah.
But
Whether that's to Overwatch for them or to just be like, you didn't see nothing. It's gone.
all right, but as we get to go time, it's time to do the ritual.
All right,
So,
which is
which is Claymore reaches into his ruck. He pulls out a bottle of sake, 4 cups. Everyone gets a cup. And he toasts.
toast
You're right, toast.
Yep.
to us.
Do we smash the cup this time, or
No,
Nah, we don't have to smash the cup.
to getting paid.
I don't
last
like
time?
doing
Last time you did the full thing where you threw the cups on the ground, but that's because you guys were in the middle of nowhere in San Jose.
Yeah, no,
And
this
a
is a nice
car.
place. This is a nice place. This is a nice place.
Yeah, we keep the cups.
All right,
But
you toast,
Getting paid.
and then you guys scooch up. Everybody's rigged up in their gear. You got the little tiny mosquito drone with you.
Body armor, gas mask.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
I have a.
Well, and so these are like cyberpunk gas masks. So I'm imagining they've got like relatively small goggles, full face covering down to your chin, little tiny tubes popping out.
Mhm.
They will probably eventually wear out. You probably don't want to reuse these after using them, but
They're probably
they'll
replaceable
protect you from
filters.
gas tags for this
for this
We can
mission.
replace the filters later. Yeah.
Yep.
This probably means that with his armor, Claymore looks a lot like the
Okay.
suit of Japanese Yoroi you hide behind waiting for the 0 hour.
I mean,
You guys all
yeah,
synchronize
I'm not
smartwatches.
wearing like yours is like 3 armor or 4 armor. What?
Mine, body armor. No, body armor's a 2. I think.
I have body armor as well. I'm at 2 as well. But
So you're wearing full armor, yeah.
What's yours called? What's your armor called?
oh, I'm blanking. But
Brain.
this is dumb, but Vanguard sleek.
Go for it.
All right. It's sleek, yeah.
Like, because it's also meant to be. I think you could unfold parts of it to wear a suit over it.
Ah, yeah. Okay,
Like
so you got
Payday
some.
style.
It's part of that paracorp fashion.
Mhm.
You're ready to rock and roll, but also you look like you're ready to seal a deal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whether you're corporate headhunting or literal headhunting,
Go Vanguard. Go sleek. But no. Claymore's is the I mentioned this earlier. It's the SSS Kabuto. It's actually it's fairly well padded and thick. It's like that Arasaka armor you see in Cyberpunk. With like the vest but the high collar and the thick pads. It's that.
Yeah. Also,
including probably the slightly like actual Kabuto style like sweeping helmet, right?
Yep.
And then you just put your gas mask in there, ready to rock and roll.
Also,
I am samurai.
Marth, if you need to, you can just. I have my armored vest sitting around. You can probably just use that. It's 1 armor at least.
Yeah, you can loan him your armored vest if he wants it.
Yeah, you
Throw
can.
it
I'm not
over
using
his
that. So you
leathers.
just use that if you want at least some armor.
What's the
Armor
rule
vest is
about
1 armor.
laying? What's the rule about layering armor?
I'm sure it's whatever your highest level armor takes precedent,
Okay.
but you
Besides,
can throw in an armor vest over your leathers. I think that's okay.
Yeah, it says simpler at 0,
It looks like a suit jacket.
but it subtracts 1 for the armor, unlike armor vest.
Oh my god, yes, this is perfect because it's armored vest or jacket. So Squirrel is wearing his sleek motocross leathers, like his driver suit, and then he throws on an oversized Kevlar blazer.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention I'm in absolutely no armor, not even my regular armor.
You're heading in the bathroom.
You're literally like you're sitting in a lounge chair.
My current armor is not Versace. That's too probably Valentino, honestly.
You're just chilling in a lounge chair. You've got your cyber deck plugged into the Ethernet port in the wall and plugged into the Ethernet port in your neck, and you're ready to rock and roll, buddy. Threw it on your VR goggles. All right, okay. You're in the elevator. The cameras go down. You see the light go off. It's dark as knobs. It's 3 a.m. It's dead quiet. You get in the elevator. You tap the key. You push the button for the appropriate floor.
Mm-hmm.
Bong. The elevator makes a very soft bong. Slides open. You're in a antechamber.
Mm-hmm.
There's about between 5 and 10 feet of carpeted hallway with low mood lighting, and then there's the door to the marked VIP suite. We'll say that it's number 4, the suite of death. Nobody's standing in the antechamber.
Claymore checks left, checks right, advances.
The only thing you see in the antechamber is this is where the emergency stairwell is.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it is clear.
All right,
I have a very important question. Who has the box of goodies?
I think Odin should hold on to the Technicolor suitcase.
Okay, I got that. Yeah, because I have like a shoulder strap for the gun for my rifle, so I can just quick grab it if needed.
Yeah, you can use it. You can you have a 3-point harness. You can just one-handed if you have to.
Yeah.
Gel rounds are probably not high recoil.
No, yeah, it's more just it's hanging off me so I can grab it.
I think they're pretty much like rubber bullets. Yeah.
They use a proprietary polymer which will hopefully not break the skin or any bones.
Mm-hmm.
The game does say they are less lethal, so like real
just
life.
Don't shoot them in the eyes.
Don't shoot them with the eye or the neck.
It might still be there. Okay, so Claymore, you advance, you check,
Mm-hmm.
you go up to the door.
Yep.
Pop the key.
Yep.
Unlocks. Slides open. You stare into the dimly lit area of a foyer. Looks like you've got, a few feet of sleek, some nice Japanese hardwood flooring.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes out into a open lounge area. It looks like you've got a large central room, central foyer.
Mhm.
You can see, holographic fireplace turned off, chairs, etc.
Mhm.
In the distance ahead of you, you see a guy wearing a priesty type frock thing. He's just kind of standing, hands on one of the chairs. Looks like looking back and forth in the room. What do you do?
I mean, if they're in this, wait, is it just one dude?
You see one dude just currently just kind of in the lounge area. Yeah.
We just slightly pop it and slide the grenade, or roll it.
I don't know. Might be a waste of a grenade. One guy.
Yeah, it's only one guy.
We have a lot of.
Oh no, let's No, if this is our dude and he's worried about security, you don't have him. You just don't sit out in the fucking open. No, we will advance.
All right. So it
we
sounds
shoot
like
the guy
you're
now?
trying to act under pressure. You wanna advance behind this guy?
Yeah.
Without being detected.
Yes.
All right. Roll cool.
Get a +1 because you're compromising resistance.
Well, that means +3 for me. Hello. Thank you very much.
Snake eyes.
No, not snake eyes, but I did get double 3, so I believe that's a 9.
All right. So you
Wait,
stumble,
no.
hesitate. Or...
No, 10 because I have
Nerves.
yes. If those
Yeah,
those would work.
It is actually.
Is that
under pressure.
too synthetic nerves as a tactic? Cool.
It's to act under pressure when the
Yeah.
Okay, that is the move.
If they don't have.
if they don't
wait.
have
Yeah.
synthetic nerves. Wait, no, they would
Wait.
because they're like fuck machines, fuck cyberware.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, so it's 10.
Possibly.
Well, remember, the priesthood
actually-
tends to be hypocritical.
Yeah, I'm about to say no. It's a 9, my friend.
Oh no.
Because I'll tell you why. So you get up behind this guy, and you walk out and you realize, oh lordy, this room big. The foyer you walk up to, you pad up behind this guy. It's actually like a living room basically. There's a slight indent into the floor. You see like piles of couches, a virtual gaming table, media setups, tall planters full of bamboo. There are stairs up to a mezzanine breakfast nook, and then like a second level. So this is like a 2-story set of apartments, and you see some like adjoining rooms and stuff.
Yeah, this place is big.
But you go up to sneak up behind this guy. I mean, it's a VIP suite, and I told you there's like 20 plus of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you go up behind this man, and were you thinking of going for like a chokehold, perhaps?
No, I just wanted,
Actually, no, I
wanted
just checked
to,
it.
I didn't want to
I
like
just
go, and
checked
I just wanted to identify this person if it was a target or if it was just a mook.
Okay, so
guys,
you
I did
sneak
correct
up behind this guy, and you see it's just a mook. But there's something weird about him. You realize you're listening. This mook is not breathing. But he's sure like moving his head around.
Or that actually we got it wrong. It's for when we mix it up is when it actually mattered.
Oh, is it? Yeah, okay.
So it actually is a 10.
In
What?
a situation where reaction time is critical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, one reaction time is critical.
I don't know if advancing his reaction time is critical.
No, probably
Fair
not.
enough.
I mean, we are on the clock, so I am trying to move quickly, but.
I don't know how your reaction time applies to sneaking though.
Mhm.
So anyway, yeah. So you sneak up behind this guy and you realize that he's standing there. Like I said, he's not breathing, but his head's tilting side to side. He's kind of standing there minding his own business.
He's a robot.
Well, yeah. Let's attempt a nonviolent takedown here real quick.
All right. So you want to? Are you perhaps trying to seize him by violence?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you should roll mix it up.
Let's see here. I'm seizing the objective, so that's a +1. I have a +2, so that's +3. I count as a small gang, unless this guy actually has more in the wings. So
No, this is one man. He is not a gang.
So that is +4.
That'll be +1.
Probably try avoiding to roll for every single person, considering the scale of these rolls. But hey, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but this is the first guy. This matters.
Okay.
So I rolled a 7 on dice, so that's 11. Yeah.
Goes without flaw.
All right, you achieve your objective. Well, so I will ask you how you want to respond to this. You go for the non-lethal takedown. You double-check the neck joint. This man has a neck, but it is a steel column. And he is ludicrously strong. He feels like he's creaking steel under here. What would you do in response to that? Like, go for the neck snap?
Yeah. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, you just fully wrench his head around and sparks. Yeah. No, that's a fucking combat android.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, these people don't practice what they preach.
Correct. Also, I should have brought my AP rounds. I'm sure those are highly regulated in Pacifica, though probably not outright illegal.
I mean, I'm
pretty
pretty
sure probably
sure.
sucked up maybe like a minute of your time.
I think they're probably wink, wink, nudge, nudge illegal.
But they would be at least restricted, and here was one pretending to be a priest.
So just as a thing, would this, in this setting, be nicknamed Terminators?
Could be. That's certainly what we're going for. He looks like he's got real skin, but then, you twist his neck around and suddenly...
Will be like a T-800.
My Claymore goes
Please no
shit.
T-1000s.
Shit.
Fuck Terminators.
Do jail rounds even work on androids?
No.
I mean, the impact might. It's still S-harm, but
God damn it.
they don't have lungs, so your gas grenades will not work, so you don't know how many more of those he's gotten here.
Well, shit. Well, I'm gonna put down... Well, I'm gonna...
I think I still had no...
To be fair, not thinking of robots makes perfect sense, because, they're an anti-robot church.
Yeah, exactly. So,
shit.
So, Claymore puts down, puts one hand on the machete and, motions for Odin to follow me. And he's gonna start checking runes.
Actually...
What? All right.
Oh, I'm gonna use one of my plan hold to basically pull out spare packages of AP rounds for both of us.
Oh, I mean, you don't need to. You would have your... Because you own AP rounds. You would have your other mag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna swap those.
I'm not. Like I said, we still might run into flesh and blood people here.
He has regular meat mooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I have a machete.
Squirrel is giving you Overwatch. You're looking around. So, Squirrel, you brought this up earlier because we're talking about the synthetic nerves, but we were in the middle of the move. Would you be sending your drone to actually scout ahead of these guys, or just be on Overwatch?
I think to
Let me double check
scout ahead of them.
That'd be useful.
All right. So, I would say, because you are studying a place, you should roll assess with your drone.
Okay. All right. Assess its edge.
And I don't know if you roll synth or can roll synth instead for your drones. I don't remember if that's a thing.
I don't think so. Let me double check this. Right.
But yeah, so basically we're looking it up. You guys are in a you're in the living room area of the suite. And so there's holographic gaming table which can be used for virtual billiards, casino games, whatever. From where you're standing, you can see that there's access ways to formal dining area, luxury kitchenette, looks like a small sauna, and then also there is an annex section off to the other side that you don't know what's at. It looks like there's a little adjoined hallway there, and then there's stairs up to the second level.
All right.
Okay.
So, well, I'll let Marth finish his role.
You guys see? I don't know if you hear. Is Mosquito quiet? Remember tags.
Mark?
Sorry, I'm just thinking these bigger dice are a little bit too big for this to do any sort of rolling right. This will do better. Okay, so that's I have what's my okay, so that is 6 plus 1, and then another plus 1 is 8.
All right, so you have one hold you can spend on the assess list, and I was asking, Mosquito is quiet, right? Plus stealthy, I think.
Let me look. It has some, fragile, stealthy, small.
Okay, yeah. So you guys would see the drone go by, you would not hear it.
Yeah.
ask one from your gain one hold. You can ask it at any time during your question.
Okay. Right, there's that one.
Oh, yeah, I should bring this up now. I forgot to talk about this earlier with the note. One of the specifications Tolbert said was that he had activate all the privacy screens on his windows. So all of the windows are like electronically polarized and thermographically shielded.
Okay, I'm just
Wow.
thinking about what the best question I should ask.
So it's very dim in here.
Where can gain the... No. I guess look for who or was my biggest threat in this situation.
Who or what is your biggest threat? All right. So you start driving the drone around. You quickly do a circuit. You see all the ground level stuff. These guys have got that, obviously. You decide to check out the second floor with your drone. Fly it up there. You roll over and you start peeking in doors and stuff. Maybe even using your image and magnification to like zoom lens through like corner doors and stuff. And you notice that on the second level, like I said, there's like a little mezzanine area that's got like a little breakfast nook. And there's a small attached lounge with actual print books, height of luxury. And you notice there are some normal guest rooms in addition to the master bedroom there. And there's also apparently a private comm suite, it looks like. But you zoom in the little thing. You zoom around. You notice one of the guest rooms is they look like they've got like normal entourage stuff there. But in one of them, you notice that there's it looks like they're supposed to be like the secretaries, but you realize one of these chicks is like they're not dressed like church ladies. They're dressed in like, athletic wear, and one of them is spooning a Zweihander. So whatever's going on with that security detail upstairs that you guys didn't know about yet, yeah, that's probably your biggest threat here.
Why are Repentia and the second floor?
Well, you don't know that yet. You're not. There's no
It's like,
By the way, I should like to let you know that the decor of the suite is variable. You are currently experiencing a mixture of American and British colonial style, neo-antebellum
Of course.
decor.
oh, fucking course.
All right.
Lots
Oh,
of
yeah.
wood. There's some axes over the holographic fireplace for no reason.
Wait, are they actual axes?
Oh, they're probably dulled for security. They're
I-
prop axes.
I mean, anything's
double
a weapon. We don't have time. If I get into a fucking tryout fight, though, I might fake Viking this shit.
Also, Mark, we have heavily lensed goggles that probably have some perception.
I mean, we probably have
see image.
earpieces and stuff.
Yeah, I think earpiece.
You have general purpose communication. Like you have your normal phone, which probably has like a Bluetooth earpiece. It's just you don't
Okay.
have cyberized.
I'll just be like, Squirrel just be whisper and just like, one of the church ladies, not a church lady. Prepare for a heavy weapon.
Heavy weapons? Well, that sounds like where we gotta go, but, tactically sweep area. We gotta make sure that the first floor is clear before we move on to the second floor.
That's the upstairs.
All right. So
gotta
where
find
would
the
you
guy and
like
get
to,
out.
which adjoining area would you like to start in?
Sauna.
All right. You check the sauna door. I assume you're not kicking down doors yet.
No,
you
not
just
yet.
check them.
Yeah, just checking.
I'm
Nobody's in the
I'm covering Claymor's point. I'm covering his section
Nobody's in the
behind
sauna.
him.
It's clear.
Okay, clear. What was next? The Annex?
Yeah, I think that's in the reverse order. You want to check the little annex hallway?
Yeah.
All right. You open it up. It is in fact a hallway. It looks like there's some like supplementary rooms here. You would actually no. I mean, you guys will have to like start pulling intel if you want. You see it looks like a residential hallway, so maybe there's bedrooms. You might even like if you're do you have cyber ears?
I do not.
No.
Okay. You guys are being pretty quiet. You maybe think you hear people breathing like they're sleeping.
Mhm.
You
Actually,
do also notice that there's like looks like there's an attached bathroom down here, and you think there's like a reinforced door at the end. You think that's like a small security closet, like maybe there's a safe in there and maybe some other storage stuff.
So, I don't know if this is maybe too soon, guys, but I might want to use the intel for, since we're now inside, I might be able to use an intel to basically reverse engineer floor plans for what possibly is the master bedroom and so on.
If you want to acquire floor plans, that would be declaring.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'd like to clarify for floor plans because somebody might just find the master bedroom.
So that is reveal knowledge. When you reveal your knowledge of the opposition corporation or environment, describe how you discover that information, spend intel. So how did you discover the floor plan of the VIP suite?
Well, we had base floor plans about some of the vents and other things from, like, generically of the hotel. There's also probably a fire escape map on the wall to walk in. But
okay, sure. You while you're doing Overwatch, you're like, wait a minute, there's a map right here.
I mean, like, honestly,
there's probably a fire escape map. Yeah,
I'm about to say it's probably like right next to the emergency exit. Like,
so you've got a map of the suite. So as I described, I'm not going to draw it out, but like, so the first floor is living area, foyer, right? There's an attached kitchenette. There's the formal dining room. Beyond that, there's a terrace outside, including like Zen garden, hot tub, etc. The annex area you're in is apparently reconfigurable. According to the digital display of the map currently, this is a barrack-style attachment.
Oh.
So this hallway probably contains a bunk-style room where Tolbert's leg breakers are currently stashed. There is a secured closet down there that includes like a fire safe and stuff. The second level, there's the mezzanine/breakfast nook. There's the study. There's the secured comm store. There are 4 guest rooms, and there is a master bedroom, which includes ensuite and walk-in closet. So you have the floor plan. When you act upon the floor plan, you take +1 forward to exploit the opportunity offered by that info.
Well, I think the best thing to do is to beat feet to the master suite.
Yeah, let's find the master and check it.
Because we are on a clock.
All right.
So
you've probably got about 8 minutes. So you're gonna hoof it up the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Softly up the stairs.
How do you want to approach the master bedroom? You know which door it is. It's right there.
Which door was the Zweihander lover in?
That's gotta be the guest room door that's like right to the right of the master.
We should probably check the door if there's like a proxy alarm on it.
Now we got the master key. Master key overrides everything. But I'm sorry, like shit, they might have things, but
actually,
how familiar is Odin with military sign?
Pretty
hand signs? Yeah, he would have.
Pretty, yeah. I've been in
okay.
Claymore.
You work loss prevention now. You used to work asset retrieval, right?
Retrieval and protection.
Yeah.
So then, you used to do field work.
So Claymore will, hold, knife hand to the guest door and be like hostiles, and knife hand measure sense target, and then question, and then knife hand back to hostiles and engage, and look back.
Can I roll assess?
What would you be studying?
I guess actually no. I'd probably have to be open in the room to assess.
When you quickly size, no, it's an opponent. You have to be sizing somebody up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So study a person, place, or situation. What would you be assessing if you wish to do that? Like what? Remember, begin and end with the fiction. What are you actually doing to assess, and what are you assessing?
I guess I'd probably assess more if we had to like run away and there's more dudes. Right now we're probably not. So actually, be like, do we engage?
Well, the thing I think is if we take out the target, we might trip off whatever security and have to fight our way out. But if we go and fight security immediately, we'll knock that up. But again, we can make noise.
Mm-hmm.
So
fair. So I guess in this case we want to engage security and like roll a grenade in.
What was that, Max? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Well, you want to engage security, just open the door and roll a grenade in.
That could work.
Because it might just make sure they don't wake up.
The guest rooms look like they're typical. Like they're individual rooms that look like they're like maybe double or triple beds.
Or they're also robots.
They might be. They might. So we'll do that. So I'm assuming that you'll sign engage hostiles.
Yeah, engage hostiles.
All right then. Claymore will
Probably specifically make the hand sign for grenade.
Grenade. Claymore will advance on said door, pull a couple gas grenades, and open it up just a crack, enough to roll some grenades on it, and just be like, night night. Just pop pins, roll them both in.
I think that sounds like they're stunned, but that's technically using violence. I think that's another meet it up. You want to seize control of that room with grenades.
Yeah.
You're +1.
So I'm seizing that. I have 2 meat.
Also, at some point, I should probably technically cut away to Metatron logging into the Matrix and stuff. But
Can I roll to help, or does that matter?
Well, how would you want to be helping? Because you can help, but how would you be helping? Throwing your own grenades?
I mean, in the other rooms, yeah, possibly.
Well, we don't know about.
That's not what he's doing. He's seizing that room.
Yeah,
okay, then I'll just stand by that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I rolled a 7. And I got like +3. I'm just trying to think because I'm acting on your orders. I have +2 meat. Reaction time is not necessary right now, and these things aren't linked. So no, it's just fine. No, it's 10. I guess I really don't need a bigger bonus than that.
Okay. You've achieved your objective. You throw it in there. Green smoke fills your vision. The people in there kind of roll up. You see one of them, like the one who's, like I said, like spooning her giant monofilament sword, like kind of like half rises and tries to like take a stance and then just collapses onto the floor.
Then just close the door again.
All right,
cool.
Were you paying any close attention as you looked in there, or was this like just maximum tactical door crack?
No, I probably will taking a peek in there because I need to know where to actually. I can't like roll the grenade into a fucking anywhere.
So, I will ask this question of you, thinking I know what the answer is, but I want to clarify. Would you say that Claymore is a student of security and paramilitary companies?
Yes.
Okay. So, because it was dark and Mosquito doesn't have light amp or anything or thermographic, you were not able to make out these details originally. But as you look in, like at close range, with some night lights and stuff, you notice that in addition to the like I said, the fact that these what in the footage Metatron pegged as secretaries and other members of the entourage, they are clearly wearing like athletic underwear or sleepwear, chilling out with like pistols under their pillows and giant monofilament Zweihanders next to them. You also notice like that one lady who like stumbles out of her her bed to like try and engage the threat before she passes out. She's got full sleeves of like the full Teutonic Nordic works, like winged crusader dudes in armor, runes,
this feels like a mix
Odin
between
chucking spears, and you immediately recognize that aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
There looks to be maybe like a 4-woman. Not that this is necessarily an all-woman squad, but these are all covered as women. This is a 4-person fire team of Stall Corporator, SKR.
That's iron.
Stands for
Steel something.
Iron.
Oh, iron.
Steel Body Knights.
Oh, Steel Body Knights. Okay.
They are a German PMC in the EU, and they're not really a PMC. They are more of a personal protection service. So they hire mostly bodyguards, personal protection, personal security stuff. You don't know a lot about them because they run over in the EU, but the couple of things you remember is number one is SKR's recruiting policies is the bulk of their staff is it's slightly controversial in the EU. They staff themselves mostly with former war orphans from the Singularity War.
Mm-hmm.
They adopt war orphans and raise them in private academies and
How Gundam with them.
Subject them to rigorous mental and physical conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way.
And possibly,
Sorry.
some human growth hormone drops in their cafeteria meals.
Oh yeah.
These chicks are pretty built.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is that their marketing is way big on the Teutonic stereotypes. Like these guys are, hardcore, stoic, super efficient, chivalric warriors. They're not openly, like, I won't say they're neo-Nazis, but their aesthetic
They're
would definitely
not
be
neo-Nazis.
their aesthetic is definitely fashy. Like,
Mhm.
So they are very much sisters of battle kind of shit.
Sisters and brothers
no,
of battle.
that's much more, Catholic nuns with guns. Like,
Okay.
I'm talking like if these chicks were in uniform, it would be like sleek black trench coats with peaked officers' caps and skulls,
Sweet.
which is honestly also like a Imperium event commissar. But you know what I mean? That's also very fashy.
Yeah, so we're like
so
World
like
War One Germany.
these. It's a little interesting that that Tolbert went out of his way to hire some heavy hitter bodyguards anyway, personal protection. But these are serious business.
All right.
And you have just knocked out 4 of them.
Thank God.
You
Oh,
don't
boy.
know how long they're going to stay knocked
Well,
as you close the door.
well, actually, no.
8 minutes.
Actually, I'm not gonna close the door. I just realized I'm gonna assign to Odin retrieve grenade. We don't want to
Okay.
leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I would. I'll
I mean, normally I'd make you act under pressure, but I think since they're knocked out, it's a fair cop. You can just
Yeah.
grab the 2 grenade shells
I'll just
back.
grab them immediately in the.
Yeah, but
stuff in my bag.
as he does that, I'm gonna make my way to the master.
All right. Okay, I think that's a good enough break. Let's see what Metatron has been doing for the past, couple of minutes. Let me pull out my Matrix. So,
Okay.
Here we go, Matrix.
Metatron, you are going to log into the system, I think,
Yes,
first.
I have to jack it.
Yeah, so roll synth.
All right. Oh, it's synth.
Yes, to log in.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a login
sure,
move.
yeah.
When you attempt
Got
to
that
gain
move
access to a
yesterday.
system, roll synth.
Oh yeah, half of the moves are sent. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. That is a 9.
All right, on a 7 and 9, you're in, but choose 1 passive trace plus 1 traced. Ice is activated. An alert is triggered.
Wait.
Advance the mission clock. Or your access is restricted. Take -1 ongoing in Matrix moves.
Wait, what was the first one?
Passive trace for +1 trace. Ice is activated. Alert is triggered. Access is restricted.
I'll go +1 trace.
All right. So,
It was between that and the last one.
and how does trace work?
They are kind of down right now.
Okay. So, what's your stealth on your cyber deck?
3.
Okay, so that's good.
I am
Yeah.
stealth focused.
All right, yeah. So
Oh no,
basically,
actually, it's effectively 4. 'Cause
so the
it is
way
2 and I have the program move for +2 stealth.
okay, identity protection, that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
So basically, stealth prevents the ice from locating your login point. So long as your stealth exceeds trace, ice can't identify you or sever the connection. So,
Yeah.
A passive trace is logged. Somebody logs a login attempt from your suite, but it doesn't mean anything yet. You're stealthy. You're in.
Yes.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
we should
free
bring up
Matrix.
what's your Matrix avatar.
Yes. Okay, so what anyone in the Matrix would see is a very, very, very tall, probably about 9 foot, elongated figure, dressed in a probably dark black overcoat, with a purple undershirt and pants, a wide brimmed red top hat, and a pure white face. 2 empty eye sockets, and holding a cane with French script written on the sleeves of the overcoat in also red. Do you want me to write what that is in the
For the people at
chat?
home.
Let me pull it up. Sorry.
My internet was being a little loud for a second, but I got
Yeah.
that. Yes, Audacity recorded all.
Hold on.
So yes, this figure materializes in the glowing. Naturally, the login
les-
system.
Les criminels souffrant et brûlants.
which for those of us at home who don't speak French means
Means criminals suffer and burn.
neat. So, you log in and you meet the the login gate, the entrance system, and it's of course it's a giant Japanese temple gate with two onis on either side. You just tap in the passcode, running something off your run some basic programs off your cyberdeck or something. Opens up, unlocks, and now you can virtually browse the libraries and subnodes and stuff.
Actually, because I'm a giant dork, my character, I should say. Well, and me, but that's not important. Once I notice the aesthetics, my avatar will actually morph to a traditional Japanese shinobi attire, because I'm a huge dork.
Yeah. All right.
Baby blue.
All right.
Also,
So,
stealth.
You've logged in. You're stealthy. You're moving up. So you would want to access the security node.
I want to find the security node for the VIP suites.
All right. So yeah, you spend moments speed running, Naruto running through the virtual world of the system architecture.
Yep.
Watching network nodes fly by until you find VIP suites. You go up to VIP suite 4, you tap it, and the network tree, the diagram of all the different subsystems, expands out around you, unfolds like a lotus kind of a thing. So now you wish to, gain access to that system?
Yes.
All right, that's compromised security. Roll mind.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Yeah, +1 on this.
Have you done it?
I didn't get a snake eyes, but I got a 4.
So that would be 5.
What your extra bonuses?
No. If I get an additional +1, that'd be a 5.
Oh, okay. You rolled
That's
3.
for the plan.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 3.
All right. Okay, so
I
hold
guess
on.
it
I
was
gotta
your
do
plus
some background notes.
I don't think this is like super
How is it
drastic.
always Dallas? Well, on a massive security system, you trigger an alert which does things.
Oh,
So
Did I mention this is my first time using Cyberdeck?
it makes sense. So you boot up, your basic bitch security infiltration program. In the Matrix, it looks like you pull out a shuriken. No, you pull out a kunai knife. You throw it. You throw it wrong. It bounces off the wrong end and just bonks off the security network. And these glowing blue lines suddenly turn red. You hear a loud
Merde.
and so let's see.
I think it could just ruin it. Could just choke hold all of us immediately, but I don't think that's the fun.
No. I think what we're doing is
Because listen, right now there's only a Matrix breach, not a physical breach.
Yeah, there's a Matrix alert. And basically what's happening is
This thing's also down too. So
you get an alert, and the what's happening is blue ice is being activated to send at you. Blue is the lowest level. Basically, blue ice locates intruders, raises the alarm, and then traces their location, so physical response. So hotel security can figure out where you're logged in and come thump you. Red ice tries to do that and then blow up your cyber deck. Black ice
tries to kill you.
Tries to murder.
Yeah, it either tries to give you lethal feedback or prevent you from logging out, so a physical response team can find you passed out in a coma somewhere.
I think is it black ice also semi-illegal?
I don't know about that. It depends on it. I don't know if the Nakamura Hotel has black ice, but so basically, virtual avatars of monks.
Oh, also, I should not. Wait, how much did I fail the? I got a 9 on my login, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like I said, so blue ice is firing up. And you see these like, you know, monk type guys, you know, Buddhist monks, but with blue robes, kind of like materialize around you in the like virtual courtyard, which stretches on forever. Oh, yeah, it's one of those like infinite Torii gate situations, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
and
love
you
that
basically
stuff.
you pause in between the gates to access the different subnets. So these, you know, maybe 3 or 4 virtual monks, which represent the blue ice, kind of like zhwom, zhwom, out of nowhere, and they kind of like clank their staffs on the ground and say, "You are in violation of the security system."
I am going to revert to my traditional avatar.
All right. In like possibly a puff of fire.
Yes. And I am going to attempt to melt ice.
Yep. So you're going to attempt to evade, destroy, or disable them. All right. Roll edge.
I am going to attempt to destroy.
So you get into a fucking VR stick fight with these guys.
Well,
Henry Stickman time.
I pull out a glass of whiskey. I drink a little bit of it down, and then I spit it back, and fire shoots out of my mouth.
Nice.
You know, hey, melt ice.
Roll edge.
Yeah, roll edge.
Yep. Well, I'm really good at that because I got an 11.
All right.
Cool.
7+. You evade, destroy, or temporarily disable the system. Your choice. So destroy.
I will destroy. So
Yeah.
No, wait. This is the Nakamura Hotel security, right?
Yeah.
Temporarily disable.
All right. So, you know, you spit fire on these 4 monk guys. You know, it consumes them utterly. But you don't go for a delete. You just, you know, want to crash the ice. And basically, they all fall over on the ground. They have turned like their little, you know, wireframe outlines turn red, and they kind of like lie stunned on the floor.
Yeah.
You have temporarily disabled the ice without getting out there, and you did
Am I
fast
allowed
enough
to
they couldn't
attempt-
execute a routine.
Am I allowed to attempt again?
To compromise security, yeah, you can go back and try that. I want to pivot though, because I feel like that took you a couple of minutes. So we'll come back to you
That's
in a
fair.
second. You know, you're doing your own.
Yeah, it was
Matrix
much
fight
more of
thing.
a ninja fight. My finish was just the fire breath was my finish.
You just
Yeah.
sadly lost the bonus, but hey, it's fine.
It's okay. All right, so we cut back to you guys have no idea this is going on.
Nope.
You're minding your own business. Claymore mounts up for the master suite.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you want to take this? Just, you know, pop the lock, open the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You stealthily open. Large master bedroom. You know, you see, looks like, you know, big plush bed. Oh, it's got to be a 4-post, you know, with this decor style.
Mhm.
You see cabinets full of commemorative plates and a rustic work table in the corner. God, it's so Americana in here. There's a portrait of George Washington and a portrait of Abraham Lincoln flanking the bed, staring at you disapprovingly. Their eyes follow
No,
you. as you
what
walk
are you
forward.
talking about? He
They
wouldn't have
definitely
Lincoln.
appreciate this because they didn't
He
want
wouldn't
to
have Lincoln.
All right. We'll go classic. Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. No, actually, let's do funny. There are 2 posters which are mirrored of Andrew Jackson staring down at you
Oh, Jesus.
disapprovingly. So, what do you want to do? Looks like the target's asleep in his bed. You think?
Actually, can I roll assess before this? Because just in case there might be something here.
You can't.
Sorry.
Fiction first. What do you do? You're picking up. I mean, I will ask this. I assume Claymore, you're still kind of like slow rolling this a little, right? You're trying not to make any sudden movements, make any big noise. You know.
Yeah.
You've only burned up like 2 or 3 minutes of
Sorry,
your
my
time.
brain. I was thinking of like as it's open, like Odin.
Well,
just hides.
remember before we did all that Matrix stuff, Claymore signaled to you to retrieve the grenades, and then he doubled back and did the thing. So
Okay, don't worry about it.
you were away from him for a sec, so you cannot just scope the room out while he opens up. If you want to catch up, you could. But I think Claymore gets first crack at the room.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But no,
Sorry,
I do want to look around the room and see if I can spot any sort of security members or people hiding in the fucking shadows.
In that case, it sounds like you are assessing.
Mhm.
You should roll edge. I would allow, if he wishes it, and remember the risks of help or interfere. Odin could come up behind you and help if he wishes, and roll Link first.
I could do that, yeah. You also get the +1 because you are still technically securing the target.
Well, yeah, this is to secure the target.
Yeah, so...
But do you want to help or interfere?
I do want to help. It's
Okay,
up to
so
like,
roll
babysitting
plus Link.
of that. Okay. That's... let's see, that's 6 and a 3, and I also have a 2 with him, so that's 11.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you choose whether he takes +1 forward or -2 forward. I assume +1.
Just take the plus, so you have +2 from this, from me.
Alright. So then I'm rolling edge. Do I have anything for assess? No, I do not. So, rolling dice.
And because of he rolled so well, Odin is able to eyeball the room without, like, sticking his...
Yep. Well, I rolled a 4 and a 2, so that's a 6.
8, yeah.
8.
Yeah, because you got +2 total forward. And how much edge do you have?
0.
Okay, so that's 1 hold.
Yep. Oh, well, let me pull up the playbook real quick. Assess the situation. Let us go with, what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. The best. Yeah, I think I'll do that. As much as there's something that's funnier to say, I think with what I want to do with this situation, I will be nicer to you and avoid gotchas because you are specifically asking the question to avoid it. So there's a walk-in closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure you can you scope under there. You look into the walk-in closet. You think there's another one of them combat androids waiting in the closet in case any trouble happens.
Can I take it?
Ready to jump out at you.
Can I take it out quietly though?
I mean,
do you have a suppressed gun?
I do. I have to swap ammo though.
That's fine. You know, that's
you also get the +1 from acting on the information, so yeah.
Oh, that's true.
True.
Oh, but then it's silence. So, I mean, it's silence.
I'll
It'll probably wake up the
I'll roll the
target,
grenade
though.
afterwards, yeah.
It might. You might want to do some coordination with your buddy or your other buddy. You got a guy downstairs.
Yeah.
Squirrel is, like you said, he's got his drone keeping an eye out, watching.
Yeah. So, you got grenades, right, Odin?
Yeah, I was carrying the bag.
Okay. So you're gonna roll to gas whoever's in the freaking bed. I am going to try and take out this bot before.
So should I roll mine first and then you roll yours?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask that. Who technically executes their operation first?
I
think Odin should.
Okay,
All right.
I'll go.
So you are going to attempt to seize the guy in the bed.
Yeah. I don't know if I have any bonuses on this, but I might at least have. But at least get my 1 for mind. So I'm not sure anything else though.
Yeah, because that's your hands-on management, right?
And when you mix it up,
mind
we'll
to
direct
mix it
the
up.
emission from the front.
Yep, you are directing from the front. So yeah, roll plus mind to throw that grenade in the bed.
Okay.
Woo!
I don't know if anything else.
You
applies.
softball it like Alan Wake.
Well, in this case, it's intentional softballing.
And this time you're not being mobbed by horrible shadow demon creatures. Therefore, it's okay.
Also, the irony is that Odin also carries flashbangs.
Hopefully, you don't need to use those.
Yeah, no.
Those aren't quiet.
No, they're loud. Tag.
Okay.
Did you get the snake eyes?
No, that's a 5 and a 6.
Okay, all right. So you got the big full. All right.
I'm fine.
All right, you achieve your objective. You
That's
just
12,
fucking
actually.
gently tuck it into his bed, pop it. You know, you might like land it right on his sternum when it goes off. So you might hear kind of like a.
I'm gonna start getting the drugs ready very quickly.
Well, actually,
You what?
Sorry.
identify the person. See if it's actually him.
Oh yeah, fair check here.
Okay, so as he kind of like rolls out of bed to like get the weight off his chest, it just collapses in a heap under the covers. You move up to go check it out. Claymore moves to engage the probable android in the closet. How do you want to tackle this?
I don't want to shoot through the door because that leaves very obvious bullet holes. But what kind of way do you open it? What kind of way?
Like a slide door?
Oh, it's the future. It's got to be a sliding door.
Yeah, no.
You
So
just slide and stab.
no. So yeah, no. So Claymore's gonna one hand his personal defense weapon. He's gonna sign up the door. He's gonna slap the panel and just prepare to open fire.
All right. Yeah, I think that's still mix it up.
Get
I
the
rolled
one
a
from
9
the
on dice.
information and the
That's a 4
one
and a
from the
5.
roll say.
No, trust me, I succeed. I rolled a 9, and I got bonuses on killing things for days.
That's fair.
So, I count as a gang. I'm acting on forward to seize objective. Moving from one forward on the thing. That's 12 right there. I don't need that anymore than that. Fuck.
All right. What is the harm rating on your gun?
It is 2. It's 2 harm plus it's linked, so I add my synth, so that's 3 harm. Oh, it's auto fire. What does that do?
You can choose to make it area.
Oh no,
if you
I'm
need.
not gonna do that though.
All right.
So 3 harm.
All right, 3 harm, and you're a gang, so that's 4.
Mhm.
But is that AP?
No, it is just standard rounds.
Okay, so that's gonna be enough.
So the harm move, I guess.
Because they're robots, they built in armor.
Mhm.
So yeah, you move to inflict harm. So I will say this: you have succeeded. So he doesn't leave the closet, but when you slide it open and fire, dump a burst into this guy, it makes the, the zip sound of suppressed gunfire.
Mhm.
Pop, 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 pop. You plug this guy, jerks back and forth. Bits of flesh fly out. White synthetic blood splats everything in the closet. Tolbert's suits are ruined. Chunks of metal fly off of him. You blow off like his lower jaw. You definitely do the Terminator thing where one of his eyes like partially peels away and you see the red robo eye under it.
Mhm.
He's still standing because these guys appear to be pretty internally armored. And one of his hands unfolds into a shotgun, which he cocks his own thumb, and it looks like he's about to plug you. What do you do?
Act under pressure, I guess, to reiterate.
Actually, how do you my immediate thought would be to take him out before he can fire.
That can be the move. That would be, moving to inflict harm appropriately.
Yes.
Where reaction time is crucial.
Well, that's already adding it to mix it up.
Yeah,
but like, you could, for instance, remember, act to avoid danger. You could do act under pressure to dodge.
Nah.
But you might not want to do that.
No. So
Because
no,
he's about to fire a shotgun.
No. Let's see. I do not have my.
So I guess the only narrative question is: do you just, dump the rest of the mag into him, or is this like? Because remember, it's narrative. You could.
No. We're in close quarters. We're in close quarters now. So I will actually go. I drop the P away. I go for the side. I pull out the machete. It's like
cross draw the machete.
Yep.
All right, roll mix it up again.
I do not.
This will be to seize control of.
Its life.
Probably his gun.
Yeah.
So he doesn't fire it. Basically.
Resistance.
So machete. I do not get the plus damage, but I still get all that fun. Do I get reaction time for that? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. No, you're mixing it up. These guys are not. They're androids, but I didn't note specifically they have synth nerves. So no, you get your plus.
Mm-hmm. So that is a 6.
That's a whole thing of circus.
I don't know if the assess applies anymore, but you're still doing that. So.
Am I? Does it still apply?
No, it's +1 forward.
Oh, forward.
So you take it only for the first roll.
Okay. But I'm still seizing.
You're still removing obstacles.
Yeah, so that's 2.
You take the +1.
3, 4. I don't have anything fancy on melee weapons yet. So that's 10.
All right. Yeah, you got him. What was that, like 3 harm messy?
Yeah, 3 harm messy. Listen, you're telling me how this guy's already splaying like blood and pits all over the place. I ain't worried.
Oh yeah, no. He has 2 armor.
Mm-hmm.
But he's only got he only soaks up 3 harm worth of damage. So you do it.
Yeah.
Basically, you go for the machete. You see the action of the shotgun slide open. You just jam your machete in there, jam the gun. You hear the trigger like click inside, and you just rake it out, cut off his arm, and just hack at his exposed neck bit with the machete over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
You are now covered in android blood. There's pools of it in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna hide the android body?
We're not. Remember,
Let's not.
Like I said.
I mean, yeah.
Because here's the thing.
They don't want to be seen with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna raise some questions, but a couple dead robots is probably not gonna get as investigated as a whole bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah. All right.
Besides, they're going to also probably ask, why do they have robots anyway?
You wipe it off on your... No, your Claymore. You wipe it off on the sleeve of one of Tolbert's suits.
Yes, I do.
You ruin a 50 cred, Armani silk.
That's all. Like I look for the one suit that didn't get touched by the blood. I'm like that one.
Wipe it off.
50 credits. That's enough to buy a country.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what's ludicrous. Yeah, it would be like it'd be expensive.
Well, it'd probably be like $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, meanwhile,
That's usually
while
what
while
designers
you
do.
hear grunts and blade on metal sounds from the closet, clank, thump, clank.
Is it the guy?
You check him. Yeah, you pull the covers back, and unconscious, slightly disoriented. You've got Cole Tolbert in a.
Okay. I'm gonna go put like the thick black briefcase we got and put it on the floor and unbuckle this and like.
Just the room briefly fills with rainbow light.
Yes.
Okay.
Fill him with everything.
I don't know how to use these, but it's probably not hard.
I think you're going to be acting under pressure to dose him up.
Okay.
Roll cool.
You have the thing I gave you, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Let's see. I wish I could use plan hold to be like I know how to. I have something that makes it easy, like I have an injector device or something.
It's
you would still have to roll cool because you gotta you're acting under pressure. You don't know what you're doing.
Fair enough.
You are.
I have a
racing
point of
against the
cool at
clock.
least, so yeah.
I'm waiting for those snake eyes. Hopefully, from someone who's not Dallas, because he's not even in
Please,
this
no.
room.
Okay, that's a 5, and that's a 4. That's okay.
God
That's
damn it! What the fuck?
Hey, I've been
Even when
rolling.
I'm not rolling dice, you guys are rolling fire.
Listen,
I have been rolling perfectly average, Omega.
Yeah, same.
That's true.
Like I've been rolling like 5 through 7s mostly.
I rolled a
you know,
3.
like, my games yesterday, I was rolling like complete trash.
You clearly saved up all your luck.
I don't roll well on this side of the game board.
See, this is why I'm trying to stick to mix it up like cool and meat. Don't make me do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
Like,
all
Lucky,
right,
why
so
should I give her
what was your total?
10. I'm okay.
Okay, you do it, no problem.
Also,
You
Lucky,
just, like,
why do you think I gave everyone +1 ongoing and making sure they don't have to be afraid?
You're the most afraid one here, X.
I am because I don't get a bonus.
True, he doesn't get him bonus for his own plan. But yeah, you just like fucking, you find the pulse, tap the neck, you just pull a syringe of something, black and opalescent, and just fucking jam it in there.
Something awful. It's like I don't want to.
He kind of like he kind of jerks, eyes pop wide open, go super bloodshot. His pupils dilate from go from big to small to big again. He like grasps your wrist, clamped as you leave the syringe in. Points an accusatory finger, says something in Latin, which you real time translate as "God." He is dead.
This better not be a.
I believe is that a mission objective?
I mean,
I think I don't remember right now. Oh, I think also Odin needs to take a breath because like, I've never had to like stab a person to death.
When Tolbert is dead and you confirm it, mark experience.
All right, cool.
All right, mark experience.
Yep, you got it. Does somebody want to take a picture of his dead face to confirm that he's dead?
I'll take a picture of my eye.
I'll take a picture.
I definitely want to be taking pictures, but I have to wait to do that.
Well, yeah, you want to get on the cameras. We'll come back to you in a second.
Also,
But,
do we put it on his nightstand or like in his clothes?
No, man, we spread drugs around. We're gonna turn on the mood lighting and we're gonna pump some fucking bass.
I'm at the USB.
Oh no, I'm just gonna put it on his nightstand.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw it on the nightstand that his corpse is set under.
Yep. But no, it's like I said, I'm gonna get the Technicolor briefcase. I'm gonna spread some drugs around. I'm gonna pump up some good music. Gonna fiddle with the light settings. There was a mood going on here.
And you set the music to be delayed for like 2 minutes?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, your hacker buddy could do that if he accesses that subsystem, but
We should probably just use the plan I found to just leave now.
Well, we got to make our way out. We don't know what else is in here.
well, so there's a like suite wide entertainment system, but also in the actual room, the master room has a control system for environment, entertainment, etc. So you can in the suite you can pump up the mood music or whatever, set the lighting, and go.
Yeah.
All right, you want to just go ahead and do that?
Yeah. I'll make sure to spread the drugs around too, like throw some on the
Yeah.
bed, on the nightstand. I'll take one of
We
the
also
lighter
know where
ones.
the-
Just
yeah.
ooh, good times.
Good thing we at least know where the fire escape is.
Yeah, it's all the way back down the stairs and out the room.
Yeah, we got to make our way out, X. I'm making
No,
some
it's fair.
complications. I'm concerned.
No, I'm just feeling the tightness of my chest. I'm getting nervous.
Okay. So as you guys get ready to extract, this probably took you about half your time. You've got 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Let's cut back to Matrix Man.
Matrix.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the Matrix.
So can I use plan hold to assist myself during a roll?
If that is the hold thing you've got.
I do have hold from last time.
Yeah, it's
Because I marked
driven.
down.
Yes, you can spend that one hold before rolling any other move plus forward.
Yes, I will do that.
And you are going to try and compromise security again?
I mean, would it be compromise security or would it be manipulate
facility?
systems?
Because you would be... Well, I assume what the routine you want to run is you want to monitor, record, or otherwise activate the camera network, right?
Yes.
That is in a security node, so yes, it is.
Okay,
It is
if it's in a security node, then yes. I will pull up my my program, which looks like a small skull pendant made of binary code, and I will attempt to plug it into the security node.
All right.
Be like, work this time.
Praise be to the Omnissiah.
I mean, I think I get it, but there's a complication if I remember correctly.
What's
I
your
got a
total?
9.
All right, so you gain one hold, so you can spend it to activate a security measure on that subsystem. So,
No, it's just one.
you can
Cameras.
all right. Yeah. Would you prefer to monitor or record them specifically? Like, do you want to just watch the feeds from your cyber deck, or do you also want to tape them to your
I
cyber?
want to take photos as well.
Okay. So yeah, you have got in there, and you are now watching the camera networks, even though they're supposed to be turned off for the security update. You hope that won't fuck up the firmware.
I will be seeing them as they make their way in the rooms.
Yeah. So you guys notice the camera in the corner of the hall or the master suite or something like suddenly pops up and starts like moving around independently. But instead of a little red light, it's got a little green light, so you know it's good.
I will actually take photos of the destroyed robot carcass.
Yeah, you can get some photos of some of the androids. You can take your own.
Yeah, no, I'm taking photos of that for personal use.
You now are aware of the SKR, the Stern Core Ritter, gals who are all knocked out in a side room.
Are there any other side rooms to the suite?
Yeah, there's the hallway on the second level, which these guys didn't even look in. You check the camera in there. Yeah, there's that half dozen of those leg breaker guys.
So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna assess.
Oh, so you want to looking through the cameras. You want to study the rooms. Yes. The rooms. Okay.
Because I have a bonus thing. Because of my 2 programs, I chose stealthy and alert. So I get extra stuff when I assess in the Matrix.
Yeah. So yeah, you can roll to basically looking through the cameras, study this area.
Okay, I got a 10.
All right, so you hold.
Assess it. Wait, what is assess with?
Edge.
Assess. It's with edge. Okay. Then yes, I got a 10.
So you gain 3 questions off the assess list.
Okay, I'm going to ask. I know one of them is there anything I should be concerned about in this situation? I think that's the question.
It's what potential complication do I need to be wary of?
Yeah, what potential complication do I need to be wary of?
Okay, the complication you need to be wary of right now is best way to I mean, I think it's definitely like these guys' whole extra murder fight and actually bumping off the guy took a couple of minutes, and there have been mood music and loud noises. Well, not loud noises, but like soft, violent noises. The gassed bodyguards look like they're starting to stir because they're made of pretty tough stuff. Germany.
Okay.
But also you might see like some like tossing and turning and some higher level sleep in some of the entourage. So it sounds like there's been just enough of a scuffle that like somebody might like wake up in the middle of the night and wonder why the fuck is there mood music playing, So you guys have like 5-ish minutes before the cameras all come back on. You might have less time before somebody decides.
Second question is, what do I notice in spite and effort to conceal it?
So you have access to some interesting cameras. You can actually look out on the terrace. You pop around, you look around. You notice when you check the terrace camera, you've got some zoom and stuff. Some scope glint. Yeah, you guys should maybe not go out on the terrace because there's another fire team of SKR snipers on a roof across the street watching the windows on the terrace.
Oh, okay. So we're leaving the front
They
door.
are
then.
they
Okay.
are like hiding out under tarps, but the angle is just right for the camera with its like night vision mode or catch them out there, and
You just get
First,
that.
there'll be more of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to beat feet.
So we don't take the
I
fire
will.
escape. We take the front door.
Before I ask my last question, you'll actually get a notice on your decks, basically on your
You get a text on
communication
your phone.
devices, with a little skull emoji from an unknown number. Avoid terrace, snipers pointed at roof,
Yeah.
Skull emoji, huh?
and then the message will self-delete.
Ooh, cleaning.
Yeah.
We take the front door.
I mean, like the elevator's not compromised yet, so we might as well just go out the way
And
we came.
then, where can I gain the most advantage personally? How can I ruin this man's reputation?
I mean, seeing like I think photos is just a
So
good thing.
you've got the robots. The best way for you to do this would be to probably to like you're not an expert at it, but you might need to hire somebody. But the best way would probably be to like take some of this footage of the aftermath, maybe doctor it a little. Unfortunately, you weren't in the system because you were held up by that part where you didn't log in.
Yeah.
You missed the fireworks, unfortunately. For the most part. But you've got, weird German crusader bodyguard ladies. You've got, combat androids. You've got, Tolbert lying dead on the floor with, uns lights going.
Lots of
There's also like 5 syringes in his coat, in his hands.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's little baggies of synth coke under his nose and stuff. Like, probably the best way for you to gain advantage would be to just, because almost assuredly this stuff wouldn't leak, would just be to, splice together some stills of the footage and dump them on the internet
Oh yeah.
in the appropriate
Alright.
context.
Just wanted to make sure. All right, yeah, I'm gonna disconnect from security.
All right. Are you going to disconnect from the system entirely, or just log out of the security subnet?
No, I'm not.
All right.
But I think I should probably hand it over to them first.
All right. So you're gonna leave your security access.
I'm gonna check some of the other one of the other VIP suites.
Okay. All right. So the camera light goes on for maybe 30 seconds, tracks around the room. You get your little text alert, and then the light goes out and it.
Wait, I won't leave. Wait, are all the security camera systems interconnected?
No, they would be
Okay,
separate
they're
circuits
partitioned?
for the different
Gotcha,
suite.
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
different subsystem. Ideally, so that if one goes down for some reason, they still have other footage in case of emergency.
No, that's the smart thing. Sometimes they're stupid.
isolated
I had-
systems.
But all right,
I
so
haven't
you
heard
guys
talk
get an
about
alert that you guys should not leave via the terrace.
Yeah, so
Don't do
Odin
that.
makes the hand sign of go around and then just walk out and then walk.
Well, no go around. Literally just
We'll just
retreat.
I mean go around the hallway to the front, back to the front door.
No. In case you're not clear, you guys are up on a second level.
Yeah, the
The
stairs.
master suite is directly opposite the front
Yep.
door. You
Okay.
basically go back out on the mezzanine. You go down the little stairs and just jog out the door.
Yep.
Yes.
So
We will do that.
you're gonna
Post-haste.
backtrack.
Yes.
Yeah, because you will also get another message on your phone. The Sleeping Beauty almost awake.
So
Yeah, okay, we're just-
how do you guys want to leave? Is this are we trying to Pink Panther, or are you guys just gonna, pick up your skirts and hoof it?
I feel like
I would like to move. I would like to move swiftly, but tactfully.
yeah. So it's it'd be act under pressure, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's act under pressure. I guess the
I bet
question
it
is,
can-
do I make you both roll?
Do we
No,
just do
probably-
who's better? I
who's-
guess.
Well, I should have one of you help the other one because that can make you lockstep to the roll. Who would be taking point here? I think it sounds like Odin because he's like signaling for the retreat.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Would my one intel bonus help me for this? Because I have the layout.
See. Have you already used that +1 forward?
Actually, no. We just used the narrative part of it.
Okay. I mean, you're just beating a straight line. I don't think you're exploiting the opportunity, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Claymore should roll plus links to help you first.
Let me check
See how that goes.
I have +1 with Odin.
Basically, can you cover for the LT?
I rolled a 7 on dice, so 8.
Okay, so you give him a +1 or a -2 if you want to fuck him over for some reason. But the thing is, remember, you are implicated in the results of the other character's move. So whatever happens on his assess or his act under pressure,
It makes sense.
you will also be burdened.
So +1.
Mine is 2. No.
Yep.
So +1, I assume, Claymore.
Yep.
Okay.
So everybody was +2.
So roll cool.
All right, that's a 6.
Snick. God damn it! Why are all these 6s? What are those boxcars shit?
I haven't rolled a single 6 tonight.
Okay.
I know
And
it's bullshit.
Okay, that's a 2.
9,
So with Kenmore's help, that's a 10.
12. 3,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guys just,
8.
you get in your tactical crouch. You loosen up your bones and just.
So most of the times I'm rolling, one of my dice keep falling off. Every time they land on the floor, it's a 1, but it keeps falling off my desk.
Damn it,
so.
floor. I mean, that is the rule, but god damn it.
Omega, I have not rolled above an 8 or below a 3 in like 50, or below a 5 in like 50 rolls. It's really funny.
That's scary.
Like I said,
Maybe I should require you guys to roll with D1.
I don't trust
Let him
D1.
choose.
I
I
don't
know
trust
you
D1.
don't trust him.
Let me see. Let's
Hold
see.
on,
I don't trust the machine, but I can just do it myself.
There's Snake Eyes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. You love it.
I don't know.
No.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so you guys skedaddle back to
Oops.
the whatchamacallit, the front door.
Yes, the antechamber, the foyer, something.
You go through you rush through the living room, you go down the little entrance hallway, you go out the main door into the antechamber where Squirrel is waiting with the drone. The drone flies in behind you. I assume you guys close the door behind you.
Yep.
Yes.
And at that moment you hear, a door kicked down in there somewhere, angry shouting in German.
We keep running. Now we just start running.
Schnell!
We're in the elevator, man. Dude.
Alarm!
Okay.
Yeah, you guys step into the elevator and close the door.
All right, now
Where are you going?
back to our. Wait, no.
No, garage.
You guys have 4 or 5 minutes of no camera time left.
You are not coming back to my room. I would have specified that.
Squirrel. Wait, no. Squirrel should be in the garage of the car.
Well, we don't need to actually run. And Squirrel was in the elevator.
Yeah, Squirrel is in the elevator. He was holding
Okay.
it down, so it didn't go anywhere.
But
so.
question, is the entertainment open all night? Is it 24 hours?
Oh, I mean, this is a fancy hotel. It should be, yeah.
Yeah, then screw it. Strip out of your armor, put them in your bags, and we're just gonna go hang out in the casino.
Yeah, let's just go gamble tonight out right now. We're gonna gamble in the morning out. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Nah, it's all of you together. I kind of want to make you roll act under pressure to strip off in time, but there's 3 of you in here. I don't think there's a feasible way to make it work that makes sense. So,
Also, I feel like Odin knows how to strip off at least parts of body armor to hide under clothing.
well, you talked about how your armor is designed to be modular, so you can switch from full combat coverage to looking like you're going to a boardroom meeting in a
Yeah.
pinch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys reassign all your stuff. Your guns go back in bags. You emptied the briefcase, so you still have the briefcase, but it's empty. Do you guys just want to tuck your leftover couple of grenades in your pockets?
Actually, could we give all the things to Squirrel and they take it to the room and we just go to the bottom floor?
I mean, that depends on if Squirrel wants to do that, but yes, you could hypothetically.
I will have told you on uncertain terms you're not allowed to go back to the room
Okay.
until at least the morning.
No, that makes sense to me.
All right, then I'll just.
I refuse to be implicated.
Oh, actually, no.
Any of
This
this
is why I like Squirrel. Would you take your stuff and hide it in your car till the morning, just so we don't look like we're walking around with big bulky bags?
Sure.
And then you come to the casino and hang out with us. I will teach you the joys of gambling.
I already know about it.
Nah, we're gonna do this the fancy
We're
way.
gonna do team gambling. We're gonna do a
Well,
team.
I
thing.
mean, yeah, this is the perfect time. Okay, so now I want, because Squirrel's holding the bag and he's gonna go to the garage, put it in the car. I want him to roll act under pressure plus cool, because he has to look not suspicious as you walk through the lobby of the hotel.
I will say, I feel like this is just a plan because you're escaping, you're securing our getaway, which means hiding the evidence.
Yeah, I guess technically. I mean, yeah, you're holding on to the evidence. You're securing the getaway. You guys aren't ready to exfil yet.
Okay, so that's total roll is 8. My cool is cool is 2, so a 10.
All right, you're fine.
Thank God.
Cool's a
It would've been
cucumber.
11,
You've smuggled hotter packages than some used and unused gas grenades and some guns. So yeah, you go to the trunk, you throw it in the back of the Arrow, and you go to join these guys up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think you guys just play it cool for the rest of the night.
This is the best time to be drinking in the middle of the fucking morning.
Listen, listen. Casinos, they don't stop. They don't ever stop.
No, yeah, true.
And also, this is the thing. Yeah, you have service automation. The dealers might literally be androids with basic bitch Siri programming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, true. Like
They just need to ask you whether or not you want to raise the stakes or keep betting or whatever and serve you drinks. It's not like you need. I mean, I know there can be more complex interaction, but I feel like at 3 a.m. at the casino, they can give you a pass and give you a robot.
Yeah,
it's like gambling in Yakuza, you know.
So you guys go down to the casino.
Get some cigars.
So-
I'm gonna get me something fruity. I want the fluffiest umbrella. Yeah.
I don't need alcohol. I just need something sweet. So like some fruit drink would be nice.
But no, I'll hit up some slots. Maybe play some blackjack. Avoid poker. I'm horrible at poker.
Maybe try roulette once. Regret it. Go slots. Regret it. Do something else.
Bet it all on 23. Fuck.
And could never do it all on one thing, even if you tried. Oh my god! But if he would ask Hugan for advice on what to gamble, it would never work out. It'd be funny.
But yeah, no, that's how I'm gonna.
Hugan tells you not to gamble because all the games are rigged.
Oh, fair, yeah. I'll do slots then. It's the least
He's a
stealing.
good
The
Perfect.
only way
Prediction
to win is not to play. No.
So you guys are going there. Let's cut back to Matrix, man. You were still logged into the Matrix.
So I remember some juicy details about last week.
Yeah.
And I would like to access another one of the VIP rooms.
All right. Which one?
Specifically, the one with the ambassadors from, I believe it's Alaska, Canada, and Pacifica.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to attempt to access that.
Oh no!
All right. Are you trying to access? Because remember, it's the middle of the night right now. Are you trying to access historical camera logs, or are you trying to get access to systems that are in that room right now?
I'm trying to access their systems, the systems of the people in that room.
Okay.
Because I assume they're connected to the Matrix.
Yeah, they'd be plugged in. They'd be piggybacking off the connection. It'd be like using hotel Wi-Fi, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me double check my notes about
they have it disconnected.
apps and stuff. I'd be accessing a new system. Yeah, I think technically that would be you would use them as a network and you would log in again. You want to access their computer networks, basically, piggybacking through the hotel system.
So that would be SIP, right?
Yes. You move through, the infinite line of Torii gates. You find the VIP suite. We'll say that they're like VIP suite 2.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the plan, so I definitely don't get that.
You lost it already.
Well, you already lost it when you fumbled that one and got the ice activated.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But I do believe I access it with a 9. Really good at getting 9.
So you're in, but choose one. Passive trace, ice, alert. Access is restricted.
Ooh. I'm gonna go access is restricted.
All right, so you take -1 ongoing while your access is restricted.
Yeah.
So you manage to fabricate yourself a guest login, and you slip from the main hotel network into the local area network of this meeting, and you
I'm
find
just
yourself.
curious as to what is going on here.
You find yourself in a wireframe representation of that one big table from like Doctor Strangelove.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's empty right now because it's the middle of the night. All the diplomats are sleeping, and all the monitors on the wall are like blank. But you slide in. You feel kind of like tenuous though. Like you can tell that your access is a little restricted. You're running on guest credentials.
Yes.
You've got a little
I've got a helmet.
You've got like a little my name is name tag like stuck to your front, and it's blank, or it says guest on it. Like they've like clearly labeled you as restricted. So what do you want to do in this subsystem?
I want to access. If they're having the meetings in the Matrix, which is interesting.
Oh, I think that's just what this service looks like.
Oh.
There may be Matrix support, like they may get like support from their like home governments in here and whatever.
I just want to access any logs on like a steno. Like if they're doing a diplomatic meeting, there has to be a like whatever the equivalent of a political stenographer is.
Yeah,
Someone has to write the minutes.
I just want to. I want to access that person's like. I'm just curious. I want to know what the heck is happening.
So that sounds like you're trying to manipulate the system. Roll synth, manipulate systems. You're trying to, log into databases, get records.
Hey, oh my god! Guess what number I got? It's a 9.
Hey, you hold one.
In a different way.
So, I will say this. I will allow you to read access logs or backups. For some reason, the Matrix subsystem only says delete or edit access logs or delete.
Yes,
backup.
I'm not going. I don't want to cause an incident.
You want to copy it.
This is pure curiosity, almost.
So, I will say this: Are you looking for something like you can sell on the market, or are you just trying to like get a line on what's going on?
Trying to get a line on what's going on, and I might do something different based on what's happening. All
right, so you can spend one hold to basically pull the notes of the meetings and stuff.
Yeah, I just want to pull the notes.
Yeah, and you dump them to your local file. So I think last time we talked about this, what the meeting was about, because I asked you guys. The idea was it was about trade and border disputes, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was listening back to Session 0. We talked about this, actually. So Canada is Canada, kind of. Pacifica has actually eaten like Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
And like other close border cities you touch.
And Quebec is probably doing its Quebec thing.
Yes, no, we actually talked about this. Quebec is actually independent now. So the Canadian Confederation is, all the provinces that are left. And Soviet Alaska is Soviet Alaska. Actually, hold on.
What even happened to Russia again? Like, did it explode?
We talked about this. I believe in Dallas's words in Session 0 is that the Russian Federation is mostly doing fine because they were doing a lot worse than other places before the collapse.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, everyone else is fucked.
And then I think
it's like, we're Russia. It already sucks here.
I think their leader died, so then the vacuum just kind of shallowed out the water.
So, let's see.
No, there's cyborg Putin.
No, they probably saw body double. It's an android.
They reanimated Lenin.
So this is about trade. So what resource do you guys think would be most interesting? Is it
oil?
Okay, so it's petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was going to ask
Alaska
if it's maybe
and Canada.
like copper
That
or
or
something.
some weird
petroleum
space metal or some shit.
I mean, it could be like copper or zinc, conductor shit, but oil works. So yeah, basically, we talked about this before also in the Session 0. I'm glad I listened back. Petroleum is not really used for fuel products anymore. Like everybody is either on hydrogen or electric.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: you need petroleum to make plastics.
Yeah, you do.
And that's
so
still super important.
It's still really valuable. Yeah.
So yeah, basically, you look at the notes and it's just discussing a big triangle trade deal of like, Pacifica needs plastics for tech, and Canada and Soviet Alaska have the oil, and they're fighting about it, and like Pacifica is like coming immediate, like, okay, calm down, girls, it's okay. We don't need to do the Great Yukon War.
Okay, so it's nothing like
Nothing terrifying. It's just business as usual kind of.
All right.
It's
now
not
I'm
anything
about to do
existential, but
now I'm about to do something very stupid.
Are you gonna go check out the idols?
No. I have a feeling if I go into that Matrix room, I will meet them. And they will be in there, and I will be like, shit.
Yes.
I don't want to do
you'll
that.
stumble. You'll run into a couple of girls and be like, "Oh fuck, what do I do? I don't have my virtual burritos."
I'll interrupt them in the middle of stealing something and be like, I'm not going to say anything. You're not going to say anything. I'm going to go.
Actually, that'd be great there.
But yeah, so you
no.
downloaded the notes of the minutes. A lot of it's very tedious, but you're able to.
I'll probably delete it. There's nothing.
Okay, you'll delete the.
Unfortunately, there's
your
nothing
local copy.
see that I can really like.
Yeah, we like I said, we pre-established kind of what this is, and I don't think it's crazy, but it's definitely like high power politics stuff. It could become a job line later, but for now, it's just.
Now I am going to try and access security.
Okay. Security in this suite?
No, in a different suite.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
trying to kill the immortal man?
No, he's not going to try.
No,
to kill
not
him.
try to kill him, but I am accessing his suite.
Okay.
All right.
The immortal drug dealer.
Let me.
All right, I should probably roll.
Yeah, you should roll the compromise security. I don't know when you already logged into that system. You can.
Good.
scooch
Quit
back
while
out,
I was
log
ahead.
out. No, you want to quit while you're ahead?
No, I should have.
Okay.
I already rolled it.
I mean,
All
if
right,
there's
what
ice, you
happened
just run.
on mind?
I rolled snake eyes.
There it is.
Happened.
Why is it always me?
I don't know. I really want it to be other people than you.
Whatever.
Oh.
All right. You trigger an alert. So you slide out of the LAN network for the thing, and you're in back the infinite nested Torii gates. You go, chicken. Let's go to VIP Suite. Let's go to VIP Suite 3. Oh, that was weird. He was on the same floor as those guys. Huh.
Oh shit! I thought they were separate floors.
No. I figured it would be two. They're double level, but they'd be two per floor.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you described it as each one had a separate floor.
If I did it that way, that was technically incorrect. They have different suites.
Okay.
I'm imagining they're paired because they're double levels. Because that would be wrong anyway. Because they're, like I said, they're multi-story.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I'm gonna think about how that works. You trigger an alert. Stuff's firing up. Yeah, no, I know what it is. So you try to access security. You get in there. As you're accessing the subnet, you step into a virtual tiger trap. You are plunged into a hole full of punji sticks, but instead of being perforated, you fall down into a dark room. You land in a chair. In a black void in the Matrix with a single cone of light that doesn't even have a lamp. Then just the figure of Marco Jurado steps out of the shadows in his wireframe with his mirror shades. And he's got a big fucking knife, and he just says, "Who are you? Who do you work for?" Sticks it in the table.
Wrong number. I attempt to jack out.
All right, roll cool to jack out.
9.
All right. Choose one. You lose some data. You take some of the established consequences. We didn't really establish too many consequences so far. The owners of the target system trace you in your current location.
Not the last one.
I guess the second
never
one,
the last one.
You probably don't want to do the first one either.
We didn't really establish any complications, so I think I have to take the first one.
All right. Yeah, so in that case, you... Yeah. I think the only data you've got is unfortunately your security recording. So yeah, you've lost some of your. You've still got the confirmation picture, but you lost some of the extra pictures you took in Tolbert's suite.
Okay.
They didn't copy over correctly.
No, that's
affect
fair.
your personal. But you successfully pull out before he can start. As you know, the Matrix like dematerializes around you, and you lift your goggles up. You just hear him swearing at you in Spanish. You know he's gonna
I'll find you.
put your balls where your
Kill
eyes
you.
go, and your eyes where your balls go, kind of
Oh,
stuff.
I know that card.
I'm just like,
You CIA
oh god,
pig dog.
wrong number.
I'm gonna dangle you from a helicopter and feed you to the
boy.
piranhas.
Piranhas don't usually do that.
I will
If you
probably
starve him, they
jack.
do.
Fair, yeah, fair. I guess we stars them.
I mean, if he cut your skin and let your blood dribble into the river, that might make them feeding frenzy.
Yep.
But yeah, so he threatens unspeakable things to you as you quickly plug out.
Wait, I actually have a question. Before, because I might choose something different. Will the Nakamura hotel know where I am, or will this guy know where I am?
So the target system you were aiming for was his VIP suite, so that would be the hotel, technically.
Okay, then I actually will take that one because I don't mind
All
that
right.
as much.
So
Might need to never come back again.
the hotel has a note. We'll get to that.
Yes, the
later.
hotel has a note that they could probably use to call in a favor with.
I mean,
But-
you
So
only came in
what
to
is
look
your
at the
as
documents,
you
yeah.
pull up your Matrix goggles, sweating, wipe the sweat off your brow. What do you want to do? These guys are downstairs celebrating.
I will probably I will actually access my company account.
Yeah.
And put out a note that any contact from the Nakamura hotel should be first directed towards me unless it passes my level of clearance, which is basically unless it's to the board.
Unless it's directly to the board of directors. Okay, that's fine. You can accomplish that. No.
Like unless it's going to the my mom or the board, just send it to me first because they
You have
essentially
enough
have
effort, you can go
blackmail
there.
on me now.
You've got enough that that can be arranged. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Go sleep.
Did oh god, Claymore leave his sake bottle out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to down that entire bottle and pass out.
All right. Cool.
You're just
All right.
nervous.
This is what happens when you go outside the plan.
It really is. This will. I have like a little fucking telltale chart above my head. Metatron will remember to not do that again.
Yeah.
All right. So, because you guys are
Says-
still killing time, you have not yet extracted from the hotel. You guys go down to the casino, and we'll say probably Claymore. You're probably the kind of guy who well, actually, all of you might notice it. I don't know. You're all aware. You guys are chilling in the casino. So out of the elevator, probably like 10 minutes after you've been down. Out of the elevator bundles out, no longer dressed in their cover. You see the SKR fire team.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they are in like I said, long black uniform coats, with gunmetal gray like armor plate that like looks like almost like medieval armor bolted over like chest, arms, legs, stuff like that. A couple of them have these, like I said, giant monomolecular Zweihander slung over their shoulders. And all of them are carrying, heavy pistols openly.
Oh, jeez.
And they look pissed.
Oh, I bet they do.
So they roll out of the elevator and they roll out like in tactical box formation, like watching all the corners. They probably clock you, but you look like a normal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Claymore, you want to go fishing now?
And they roll by, and they go up to the front desk, and there is much angry demands in German thumping on the desk. Yeah, give me security right now. Give me management. We've got a problem. And I wanna. No, we'll leave the idea that other fire team's on Overwatch out there in the world for now.
Mm-hmm.
But they are not joined. And yeah, basically, if you guys, just want to sit back and watch for a while,
probably
first,
sit back a
probably,
little, and then maybe
Marth
go outside to distance ourselves. But maybe
Lies! You're what, 18? You don't know Hotel California.
Oh no, I'm a hipster as fuck person. I only listen to oldies.
No. We're the super future. No, that's classical.
Yes, no, I only listen to classical music.
no, it's neoclassical.
Yes, neoclassical. That is very true. Yes. Actually, that does something that the upper class was. Yes, listen to this sterling piece from by the Eagles, Hotel California.
Although to be fair, it is a California song, therefore people who live in California are mandated to know it.
Yeah. From the 1970s by the Eagles, Hotel California. Welcome.
It's like that and California Love are like the California
So
song.
the first one who is brought down, because I had to double check my name notes, is the head of security, Nakamura Rokuro, comes down. For like 3:30 in the morning, he looks relatively normal. He's probably
might already be aware there were some security things.
Yeah, he might have got a ping.
Well, I believe Dallas triggered 2 alarms, so
yeah.
And the ice was only disabled, so there would be some questions and stuff.
Although I will say this, I did not access I accessed the drug dealer for stupid reasons, but I didn't access the diplomacy for stupid reasons. One of the other things I wanted to make sure is so that they couldn't officially determine what I was doing in the system.
Sure. So basically Rokuro comes down. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what's a better aesthetic for this guy? Is this like, because he's not the big boss, but would he like come down like a Japanese noble, like in his full blown hakama pants, robe draped around, or would it be like, does he show up in like a crisp white suit with a red tie?
Would it be a weird mix with
I feel white suit and tie.
All right.
Especially
I'm imagining he has a close cropped haircut.
Actually, I have a weird thing. Would it be like there's like some extra some Japanese flair of like some weird ceramic layer, like Hakama style of the pants, like at least the styling but not the shape?
No, I feel like he's security, like.
Okay.
Also, he's younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so he looks like he's maybe in his like late 20s. Close cropped hair, studs in his ears, got a scar on his eyebrow where like somebody busted his eyebrow open. But he shows up in a perfectly clean pressed white suit, red power tie.
He's just a Yakuza character at this point.
Basically, walks right up and he's like, "Excuse," does not deep bow, but like a little bow at the waist, like "Excuse me, what is the nature of your security problem?" And the SKR just like. So, like I said, these guys lean heavy on like their like I said, their Teutonic marketing. So they're not like, they are loud and they are angry, but they are not like,
hands on,
rude or hands on. No, they are stern, sharp. Like, we've got a problem. Our principal is dead. It was clearly. Clearly an assault. Well, describe the situation to me. Blah blah blah. The drugs. Rokuro kind of like tilts his head, says very politely, "It is the opinion of, Nakamura Hotel. We don't ask what our guests do in their own." And like, no, you don't understand. one of them sounds like they're about to spill the beans about the robot, but the other one just like fucking, knife hands
Yeah,
at her.
because
And
they
it's
can't say
like,
that like the robots are mutilated. They can't say the robots are mutilated.
I have a feeling this unfortunately is not going to look like an accident.
Well,
I mean, they have no proof.
publicly, it will.
Yes.
Privately, it won't.
True. It's the Jeffrey Epstein thing of like no, he totally killed himself.
Like, this is the thing. This is why I was okay with killing the boss, because they can't out that they had the bots there when they're publicly anti-machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the security guys are a little more loosey goosey on that, but they probably should not be spilling that 10 minutes into the crisis.
Yeah.
But like they continue on like no, we security was disabled. We experienced symptoms of being drugged. We were all clearly disabled, and Rokuro's like a younger cousin or whatever. We talked about him before because Squirrel researched him. So I'm thinking. Maybe he gets a little smart ass like, listen, we don't ask what they do in a time. No, these guys are students. One of these chicks literally like pulls off her fucking glove and like slaps him.
Oh shit.
He kind of like, he kind of takes it. He like, pauses, rubs his lip, and again, a little bit of a bow at the waist, not a deep bow, but like, my apologies. Clearly that was too much. Start to go on. Whatever, blah blah blah. How closely are you guys paying attention to this conversation?
I think it's fair. Like they came down with a ruckus. I think everyone is.
Yeah.
This.
The other 3 people in the casino at 3:30 in the morning are also paying attention. Sure.
Yeah. So no, I'm following this.
Off in the distance.
He wasn't Matrix. He was smashed.
You're way up.
Yeah, you're not that way up. This tower is tall.
Yeah, but
also very loud.
Remember, also, you guys are in a hotel district full of like plate glass buildings.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The sound it carries a little.
Also, there's a thing. Odin's gonna kind of whisper this to the other 2. How about we sleep it off in the other room I ordered across the street?
It's like, I missed this. As Claymore, leans in.
Like, because I could use a plan hold to be like, I have another room across the street in another
I'm
hotel.
fine.
Okay.
Actually, can you use a plan? Well, no. You haven't completed all the objectives. You need to leave the hotel. Yeah. So technically, the mission's not over until you get the fuck out of this hotel.
Yeah.
And okay, so that is fair.
We are trying. We are trying right now to not look suspicious by suddenly vanish after something's happened.
By suddenly deciding to leave with 3 angry German ladies with swords show up.
Yeah. No.
They still have the swords on them right now.
Yeah, they came armed. They got guns.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, no, they're armed with heavy pistols and like I said, some of them have monofilament Zweihanders.
They probably do the thing of like they don't look exactly like swords, but we saw them when they were swords. So
they're monofilament.
It's like
this is the marketing. Open? Literally, 2 of them have fucking huge swords slung over their backs. I mean,
never mind.
We talked about like open carry and stuff. Yeah. Like nobody cares if you carry a sword in this country.
It's more if you hit someone with it, really.
Well, that's the thing. Someone can hit you back.
So you go for the conversation. Rokuro pulls out his phone. He flicks through, and he's like, "All right. As per the arrangement we sent to you, at the they talk about your time. That was when we were doing the security update for the cameras. Nothing went. There's a pause. Flicking through his phone, and he's like, we may have had looks like we had some minor Matrix incidents, but they were not directly connected to your suite. Let me just run those down. And I think at this point, well, first of all, what are you guys doing? Are you just chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Okay.
chilling.
I got me a fine grain blunt in one hand.
I'm gonna eat some light food because I'm weirdly hungry right now.
Yeah, you burn a lot of calories when you watch the life leave a man's eyes.
Yeah.
After you shot him up with double synth heroin.
I don't really want to know what I put in him because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I got a blunt in one hand. I got my, got another hand. I got me a fat margarita.
Yeah.
But no, and I'm just casually like, I am doing a thing where I'm trying to look like I'm not interested, but you can tell that I'm totally interested in what's happening right now.
Yeah, you and everybody, like, the other guys who would be in here is, like, you are definitely, like, full-blown, like, burnt-out corpos. Like, there's, a little old businessman who's got his suit jacket off. He's got to have lost, at least a couple of cred at the blackjack table. He's smoking a real cigarette, drinking a scotch on rocks, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Like
so
he's
this is
you
a
know
weird,
vaguely paying attention while he smokes, kind of a
This
thing.
is a weird setting question, but would bumming a cigarette be like the most dickish or most power move thing to do in corporate culture?
It would probably be a big move, as we've talked about with the tobacco shortage.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
I would probably say the biggest power move is offering your guest a cigar.
Yes.
Probably.
So, but I would like to say at this moment, then, you know, as Rokuro is kind of flicking through, this is when Nakamura Himiko, in full kimono, looking flawless somehow, sweeps in, is just like, you know, in Japanese says to, you know, quickly, cousin. Actually, probably no. It would probably be like, even though they're cousins, it would be, you know, Nissan, you know, brother, you know, the normal pronoun stuff, you know. But like, hey, you know, my brother, it's fine. There's no need to concern ourselves. The security questions are, I've received those alerts as well. The security questions are clearly unrelated. You know, you have a brief pause. There's a loaded pause while like, you can hear the gears turning around. He's like, okay, so it's not unrelated, but we're not talking about it. Cool, okay.
Claymore
He puts
has
his
that
phone
moment
away. He
of,
turns
like-
back to the security.
Claymore has that moment of, shit, she's calling, I gotta pay her back big.
Are you that good?
And he double checks his phone and he's
I
like,
don't think
"Ex-
it's you.
No.
excuse me, ladies. Yes, I've as the manager has just confirmed to me, the Matrix problems are. I'm sure it's just pranksters or paparazzi. We are holding a celebrity wedding, and then you know, just like, nine. I do not care about your wedding. I care about, you know, the subject. You will and he's like, would you like me to summon the constabulary? And you know, there's some pausing and whatever, and it's like,
No.
and then it's like,
There's a dead guy.
yeah, it's like, you know, it is our policy to report it to private medical, and they're like, we will return with legal counsel, and make the arrangements, because he brought his lawyers. We will return with the subject's legal counsel, and they will make arrangements with medical examiners and law enforcement. And you know, Rooker again bows, does a little sweep of his hand, and he's like, very well, I shall, you know, await your response. I shall wait right here at the front desk. You know, and then there's probably a hushed conversation you do not hear between the two Nakamuras. Ko sweeps away.
Hey, Claymore.
Hmm?
I hope you're that good in bed.
No.
No one's that good in bed.
No,
What?
but she does know which room Claymore was checked into, and
she
does-
nice
well,
there.
you know,
This is the
So-
problem. This is the problem why I have. This is why I'm saying I gotta
Well,
do something. I'm getting also.
Here's the thing, though. She also knows who that name room is signed
Oh
under.
yeah, no, yeah.
No, but now I have a bone to pick because apparently there's been where there were extra Matrix intrusions.
I mean, well, you don't know those are related,
Oh, that's
but
true.
you just know that there were multiple Matrix intrusions tonight.
Considering our
And-
last job, we might just see someone else do another thing.
Well,
at the same
to be
time.
fair, I will probably not hide it. Well, other than taking the pictures, because that's different. But
That's separate.
I will probably tell you about the other major intrusions. I had already triggered the alarm before that.
Mm.
I triggered the alarm as soon as I got in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that wasn't
when
the
he-
VIP though, was it? That was
Yes.
just yeah.
It was.
Oh,
it was
it was.
the first VIP.
Shit.
Yeah, that was
That's when I
when
triggered
he
the
tried
ice.
to access the computer system the first time.
Remember, I had to
his
fight the
software
ninjas.
didn't work.
Yes.
His
Right.
software didn't work, and he had to deal with some ice.
Yeah. So
I
I
feel
had
like-
already bungled it before
I
that.
feel like Odin has a thing to say about. So you know what happens when we don't follow the plan exactly?
Yeah, Odin's
once
gonna like
again-
flip his chair around and be like,
I
"So
would say the consequences to the Claymore and the group would have happened regardless of the extra plan. It's
That
my
is
own
fair.
personal consequences that are a part of not
I know, but
following
it's
the
more of
plan.
it's a more principle.
Well,
thing.
yeah,
I understand, but
no." There's some meta context because that was the thing you chose when you jacked out to avoid dealing with angry immortal man. Was you get traced by the system.
I'm
So-
sorry. I would rather deal with an angry hotel manager than an angry immortal drug cartel member. Just a personal preference.
It's fair.
You said
That's true. So basically, do you guys have any other things you want to do in the evening, or are you guys do you guys want to hang around in the lobby when the cops eventually show up?
Oh, what's a good amount of time what's a safe amount of time to Scarborough before? No, we need to be questioned and all that stuff because they're gonna be all
Oh, I'm
like,
passed out.
yeah, no, we gotta.
And you're not
I
on the
have no
scene, so
choice
they're not
in the
going to
matter.
bother.
Yeah. So no, we can probably I don't know what time. Well, they're probably summoning the cops now.
It's like
Well, they go back in the elevator. They go get Tolbert's lawyer. They talk about the situation. We may or may they take a little bit long before they come back. There may or may not be some robots disappearing somewhere.
So as a thing, I image it's like also there's a lot of blood everywhere. There's a lot of
Well, like I said, it's also
well, I
blood
mean,
everywhere,
for
too.
the one in the closet, yes, because Claymore literally used his messy weapon after dumping half a mag of PDW ammo into him. So yeah, no, that's a bloody mess.
I don't think we picked up the casings, but I don't think that matters right now.
Did we? Well, I could at this point.
No,
Like,
we
I-
did all the
say
canisters.
you policed up the casings now.
No, but at the same time, like I said, there's the blood splatter everywhere. They probably had to clean it up because they'll be like, there's casings here, but there's no one shot. What's going on?
Yeah.
So, and like I said, they'd have to clean up the synthetic blood too because, it's synthetic.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm like I said, I'm still not necessarily
That's
worried
fine.
on that.
We picked up all the canisters though.
Yeah, we did
Yes,
pick up
you
the
did
gas.
specifically say you were picking up your spent gas grenades, and I think you only used like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We also took the
I
case.
just
took the
realized
brake keys, too.
I made a mistake.
What's up?
No, it's just a personal metatextual thing. I
Oh.
probably shouldn't have left the USB drive there. No, because I just didn't think about the private security would, like, not to be rude, but I thought a lot more people would have been dead.
I also
So
thought like everyone would be
I
gassed and no one
thought-
would happen.
I thought the personal security would have not been the ones to go over the scene first, so they probably have the drive.
Well,
which
probably
is,
like if it's only linked to your cult and not you.
I mean,
probably
it's
not bad.
well, it's
Not a cult.
Okay, it's not linked to your group, but not you.
The religion.
well.
Not a
So
cult.
okay. It was sermons and stuff, but what is the context of the thumb drive, the little data crystal chip you
the
left?
context to be it's like basically this is like the Jehovah's Witness pocket Bible things.
Yeah.
It is my organization's equivalent of that. It is I'm just saying it won't do anything because what I wanted to do was basically to implant the idea that he was not being faithfully faithful.
Well, I mean,
So I'll tell you this: the private security will read it, may make a note of it. They don't go out of their way to do anything about it. They probably leave it on the scene because it's one of the few pieces of evidence interrelated to this, possibly, if it's
Gotcha.
evidence. And so they will let the police collect it.
Well, yeah,
Um,
it's just a bad look when someone at a high position in a religion
next
is
time,
like listening to sermons from like the opposite religion.
next time we do, I'm gonna make sure that Metatron tells us if he's gonna do any ideological moves or stuff.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Next time we'll,
You
let's
kind of
have a
knew there were
part
some
of the plan.
ideological moves because you heard him rehearsing in the. Well,
Yeah,
some
I
of you
know,
heard
but I
him
thought
rehearsing
there was
in
like
the-
some big thing. I was like, I didn't know he was just putting a Bible on it. I thought he was doing like some sort of actual like.
No, that was for my personal advaadvancement. I'm not hiding
psyops.
it.
It's a personal karma. It's a personal
But
reputation.
so after probably about
2
excuse me,
hours.
30 or 45 minutes.
Okay.
They come back, and then the police are called. Now, you guys are in the main strip of Bay City, so BCPD, and yes, they call the actual cops. Not a private out firm directly.
So we got
even though
Lone Star
Nakamura
this time.
could cross over.
Actually, it doesn't work like that.
BCPD rolls the fuck up.
Because of
and-
how the government works is police are separate from corporations, but they still have like corporate funding. or at
Yes,
least-
we talked about this before. So I've done this in the world building. Like Bay City has a police department that is funded through corporate dollars and is equipped with gear bought from corporations, but technically is a part of the municipal government. But because there's already not a lot of stigma between corporations and government as it is. In the future of Pacifica, there's basically no stigma. So your politicians actively serve on corporate boards or are related to corporate members or other stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
Glances at our last few presidents.
yeah,
So,
so
Looking
like
picture.
So basically, in this
it is,
case, it's
like so they are allegedly separate, but practically they are corporations and the government arms are linked together at the top, but in the lower levels they are separate.
Yeah.
okay. I assume because
It's a lot more blatant than it is in modern time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the direction.
Mhm.
I'm glad I reviewed my notes. So yeah, no, BCPD rolls up relatively fast because if BCPD gets a call from the Nakamura Hotel, they show the fuck up. So probably a tax squad rolls up realizes there's no active problem, and goes back to the squad car and sits in the back of the the paddy wagon, the bus.
Oh.
and gets the detective to come out.
And then, homicide rolls up, medical examiners. You see, guys in white scrubs. Those are probably corpo subcontractors, roll up in
Those are
with a
probably
gurney.
cross-access, actually.
Fucking
for
crime scene drones go up after them, the whole 9 yards. Beat cops in uniforms, and every beat cop's uniform is basically riot gear in the year 20XX.
So as a weird thing, I
Yeah.
kind of image Odin recognizing one of the examiners, because it's probably someone he's seen in his department before. Sorry.
Verbal ticks, yes. We've all got them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and so, beat cops probably be like, you guys are in the lobby. Oh, you came down, blah, blah, blah time. Where are you the night? They start taking prelim notes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys make any effort to maintain cover, or?
I'll just say that I'm here as an escort for some corporate bigwig who decided to kick us out of the room and start screaming at the top of lungs. So we're just waiting down here.
Yeah, like he woke us up early
Yeah.
for doing something dumb. We had to go drink and gamble and then just kind of wait.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Yeah, it's
Nakamura.
like-
It's like usually it's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's like I was complaining I didn't get to eat any of their cool food, so I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the hundreds of empty dishes in the room.
Yeah. No. I mix some truth with some lies.
Hey, we just kind of be slippery about it.
Well, I think since you led, it's a perfect opportunity for Claymore to talk fast just then.
Oh, okay.
Roll style.
Can I be helping? I guess. Or no?
Try to convince someone to do what you want with promises, lies, or bluster. I mean, if you would assist him, you can certainly roll.
Can I
plus
I'm like corroborating the story.
All right.
Sure, yeah. Roll plus help first. Roll links.
That's a 5 and a 4, so that's 11. You get +1.
Cool.
And you aren't even going to take any blowback. Somehow
Yeah.
rolls horribly on this.
Somehow I just
Well, I didn't roll horribly, but I did roll a 7. I have 0 style, so that's 8.
Okay. NPCs do it, but someone will find out it's the most appropriate count.
What is fast talk?
Okay.
How does this work?
So
Fast talk.
because it's like this is a separate
7-9.
plot.
NPCs do it, but someone will find out. MC advance the appropriate countdown clock.
Yep.
Basically, you're trying to convince him to leave you alone. You have nothing to do with it through promises, lies, or bluster.
Okay.
So you're basically like, listen, this is my story. You don't need to look at us closer. So eventually, somebody will line up the fact that your timeline don't necessarily give you an alibi, but that'll be later. You'll be long
Probably-
gone, right?
Probably not the police. So
Okay.
You'll be long gone, right? Before anybody notices.
Yeah.
besides, it won't be.
Like I
won't
said,
come
I'm
in
pretty sure
public
we're gonna
document.
check out in the morning.
Yeah.
We are.
So,
Depending on how bad my hangover is.
We're checking out in the morning. If I have
We're
to throw
checking
you over
out.
my shoulder, sir.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do.
That's
You just give
fair.
him some hangover shades and just be like, we're checking out. We're extracting. Do you guys have anything else you want to do in the evening?
No, I think
No.
I think that's it. No, the next thing I want to do is in the mornings. I want to probably do in the morning, but not right now.
Just
right.
I don't think we can go back to
so
our room,
I
so
think
we don't
we'll
really
probably,
have to wait.
So you guys can go back to your room. I just
Like I know it's like I said, there's been a situation. We need to go secure our target.
Oh yeah, let's go
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Basically,
It just-
you guys get questioned, and then you're like, well, since there's been a thing, we should probably go talk to our guy. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to go. And the
No,
beat
it's-
cop's like, whatever.
what I was gonna say is just like I just didn't want you to go directly from the job site to my room.
Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah, so in that case, let's. I'm going to take a pause real quick, take a break, because we've been going for 2.5 hours.
Mhm.
And then we will come back to the morning and hopefully finish your extraction and your extra stuff and try to get paid.
Yeah, so I will pause the recording.
Paused, we're going.
Yep.
So I took a step out there. I'm
I'm
a
gonna
little
keep it
I'm a little
fast.
low energy tonight. Hopefully
I think
it's
we're near
not
the end
going
anyway.
across too much. But we're wrapping down, yeah. So you guys go back to the room. You're able to catch a few hours of sleep. Did somebody do something dumb like schedule like an 8 a.m. wake up call or
No.
Oh.
We're our own wake
No,
up call.
Claymore's gonna have to get up. I have to because I have to go make some apologies.
well, you have military training. So
yeah.
you can wake up, at are you an 0600 kind of like crack of dawn waker or
Yeah, no, it's like, listen, there's only so many hours in the day, and there's so much things to do.
Yeah. So you power nap for a couple of hours, and then the rest of these guys, I'm sure, are knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I can be
Metatron
sick.
will probably also be awake fairly early.
I think Odin's a
Will
moderate
you be
sleeper. It
awake
depends on how
later?
tired he is.
Oh, right, I'm drunk. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you're probably hungover, my dude.
No,
You're
Yes,
these guys
no.
roll back up and find you, passed out under an open window.
Should I just use
normally I'm a very morning person, but
I'm just gonna
I'm
help
drunk.
nurse your hangover, I guess.
You throw you throw him on the bed. You
So-
make sure his head's tilted so he can't throw up and drown himself.
Mm-hmm.
You go about your business.
Why?
Yeah.
But,
I mean, Squirrel seems like a jumpy light sleeper. He may or may not notice nap and leave. Claymore, you duck out.
I'm going to take the master key, and I'm going to go down to the front desk, and I will ask if Ms. Nakamura Himiko is available at the moment. Well, probably not at 6 a.m., but probably like 7 or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
You get up a little early. You take a shower.
Yeah.
You get refreshed.
Put on something clean, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will ask if she is available. I would assume she's having
Yeah,
breakfast.
no. She probably has not gone back to bed
Yeah.
after being rustled by the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's still probably, squad cars outside.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator at that floor is just locked the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not like actively hunting anybody. They're cleaning it up. They're ruling all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, this time I think it's appropriate you don't go to the tea room. No, you got to go to the manager.
Yeah.
You got to go all the way to the top of the building.
Every floor I climb, I just get a little bit more nervous. It's like,
At least in this case, it could be just kind of written off, so it's not that bad. Like, there's no broken walls.
No,
you slide
She knows
open.
your reputation. This is pretty subtle for
You get to the roof. It's the roof. You got to walk over the open air through the Zen garden, past the shrine of Inari, into the little temple thing built onto the top of the hotel, which is the
Great
manager's
film
office.
set piece.
So you stroll on in. Again, geisha robots slide doors.
Mm-hmm.
You take off your shoes.
Yes.
There's real fucking tatami mats.
Feels good.
You think you recognize these mats? You may have seen these packed away when they left Japan. You walk by there's the little because every even in a hotel every corpo's office has to have their little museum piece of treasures.
Mm.
You see stone bowls, incense burners, sword case with actual naked blades in there.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into the office, it's all digital hologram screens. You've got 24-hour news network. Whichever brand would have won out in our great big media conglomeration to be the 24 news hour network stuff. Because Disney Warner.
Honestly, it probably would still just be Disney Warner versus the fuck company is that? Who's the one that
Fox News
owns
split.
Fox? I can remember.
Pacific Alive, brought to you by Disney.
Fox is owned, I think, by Sky News. No,
no,
News Corp.
Yeah, News Corp.
So there's one channel that is just called News. You see that in the corner, and the stuff. You've got PNN, Pacifica News Network, all that stuff. You've all the displays also show all kinds of security camera footage. You in fact get to see the living room cam of the fucking suite of CSI drones going over everything with a fine-tooth comb. You really hope you didn't drop any skin cells. You probably didn't. You didn't really get harmed or anything.
No,
We're wearing at least the gloves and the shit,
yeah, the gloves and the masks. But
I mean, you're lucky that the beat cops didn't give you like a GSR test, but that's you passed your your whatchamacallit, your fast talk. So
yeah, I just gotta get out of here before that fucking
before anybody corroborates your story.
Yeah,
and I'll say I think it's fair. You know that your timeline doesn't add up. You know that you guys didn't appear in the lobby until after the time window when the cameras and stuff were going on.
Yeah, but they don't know that, and it's gonna take them a little bit of time. So we just gotta leave.
They got to sort through a lot of stories.
And besides, they
the
might
lobby
be...
and all that stuff. So
they might more be having...
without looking to you, Himiko just says, she looks out over her giant balcony of the city gleaming in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You maybe see the ocean in the distance. Ohio, morning.
Just a quiet, Ohio gozaimasu. And, bow. And it's all like, basically, he will... Are there cameras up here? Well, actually,
private
no.
office? Probably not.
Probably not, no, but, he will, Claymore will step forward and slide the master key onto her desk. And be like, and just be all like, and just very politely and respectfully, it's all like, your assistance in this matter, has been invaluable, and I apologize for any inconveniences. He will take out a card with a personal number on it. It's all like, and place it next to the master key. It's all like, as I have inconvenienced you, it is only right that in some time of your need, I should be may call upon me, something like that. Formal speech, something.
Yeah. She kind of like turns around. She takes your like little personal card and tucks it into a sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
With the management tier key, she kind of picks it up, looks at it. She just says, kind of level to you, "This item has been reported as stolen," and kind of like walks over beside her desk and throws it in a little pocket incinerator she's got. Just whoosh, lights it up.
Mm-hmm.
It does not exist. It is gone.
Mm-hmm.
It was stolen. She kind of gives you a nod of the head. I appreciate your tact on this matter. While it is slightly inconvenient to have BCPD and the ire of those, we'll go full blown, but those SKR barbarians wandering around, weaving sword people. It's all very
fair. They didn't slap her nephew, which is.
They did.
I don't know.
They literally said
no. I mean,
I'm on a thrown hand. I'm on a thrown hands.
Yeah, but remember, they're in hospitality.
Yeah.
True, but
the customer is always right, even when the customer is a German Amazon woman with a giant sword.
I've heard about this policy. The customer is always wrong, but we pretend that they're right.
Open hand slap is like that. I don't know.
No. She took her glove off and struck.
Oh, she slapped. Okay, that's different. That's very.
That
different.
Was not like an open hand, like a barehanded.
No,
like she took off her glove and like smacked him across the face with
it. Okay, that's a little bit different.
Weird,
okay.
but
I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I thought she just straight up pimp slapped him. I would be like,
I debated the backhand, but no, I decided no. It's much more in these guys' aesthetic. She would take off her, black leather glove and smack him across the face with it for the insult, for implying that they were doing drugs on the job.
Mm-hmm.
After the principal was dead. No, they're like honestly,
drugs everywhere.
If I wanted to complicate the scene, that would have. But the job was mostly over. I didn't feel like it. That like one of them could have like drawn steel on him or something. But no, it's they're concerned for the principal. They're not concerned with starting a fight with hotel security. They are concerned with what the fuck happened. Our guy is dead. We are annoyed. We
barely even saw what happened.
Well, they didn't really see anything. They just know that there was, they can probably groggily assume that there was some kind of some kind of anesthetic. They might not even realize it's gas because your memory would be a little clouded. But
Mm.
they know that when they came to, they were all super groggy and like rolled out of their bed, and then the guy was dead. And it's like, what the fuck happened here? And will a detailed medical examiner screening by BCPD discover that when Tolbert was juiced up with super double heroin, that he was also high on anesthetic gas? Maybe.
Who
We
knows?
don't know. We don't know how good that guy is.
Who knows? It could just be part of
We
the
put a
drug
lot.
kit.
We sent a lot of extra drugs into him just in
Yeah,
case. So
yeah.
it's a mess.
Well, yeah, you sprinkled some stuff around there and maybe gave him a couple extra shots. So like, it's yeah.
It's wild. It's wild. But
no, what I was gonna say is she kind of mulls it over and she says, however, I would like to ask for clarification of your business relationship with Samuel Stone.
you know,
I think at this point she probably like pulls up the holographic display and we just get to see the root trace of his Matrix activities.
She knows it's not.
Uh-huh.
This isn't.
yeah, no.
I
it's
mean,
like-
that's why she's asking what the nature of Claymore's relationship is. Like, she basically plays you the Matrix playback of, like, accessing the security camera footage and then accessing the LAN in the diplomatics. Well, maybe that's a little blurry, but they might figure that out later. But definitely trying to access, VIP Suite
Getting
3.
chased off by a Mexican.
So just to be
Senor Gerardo was very insistent that somebody, the true target of last night's assassination attempt was him.
It really,
this is
was.
another man. This is when I bow low and it's like,
So you can say two things here.
well, I won't think about it. Claymore basically apologized for his associate. They have a working relationship. They do not and only recently did he understand who this person was. Claymore will offer to take care of this person if it's a problem.
That maybe like a a chuckle. No, that is perfect. Fine. I can write off the security alert as the usual prankstering. But you should let your associate know that if the Nakamura Hotel ever needs his services,
Oh yeah, no.
that we would be glad to call upon him directly. It is always good to have a personal relationship in this business, don't you think?
Claymore will, bow again, and then it's all like, I wholeheartedly agree.
I made this bed a sleeping it.
Excellent. So, breakfast?
Oh, thank you. And yes, I will join her for breakfast. And I would like to catch up on old times.
Yeah. Lots of sipping of tea and, conversation about stuff. You try not to get too gory at breakfast.
Yes. No,
Talk
like
about the fun stuff.
this is cultured. This is cultured Claymore.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You
Also,
catch up in things and stuff like that.
It probably helps that from everything it seems, the guy we bumped off was not exactly probably nice to the staff.
No, that was established in last
Right,
It
I
was
do
established
remember
previously when I talked about that one of his security guys beat up a geisha robot.
Yeah, so,
Which, yeah.
so
Which, knowing that there are robots is just...
I mean, yeah. Once again, this is one of those cyberpunk hallmarks: gray and gray morality. You guys bumped off a guy who was not, by any accounts, nice to his waiters. He was, he was a huge hypocrite. You guys didn't discover it because I felt like it would be a waste of your one hold. But apparently, one of his hobbies is early American colonial style dueling. He is both an epee fencer and has custom made single shot dueling pistols for
Wow.
fun. Which he was going to attempt to, fight back with if you guys didn't completely
completely like-
hotbox him and,
I assume that's like
Crumble
only
like
like
a pretzel.
water harm or something, but it's loud.
The pistol, I think, was... I mean, yeah, I'm not going to use the stats. I can probably pull it up. What did I say it was? It was... The dueling pistol is, with single-shot cases ammunition, is 3 harm, close near, quick reload, loud, yeah.
Oh wow, those things pack a punch. It's like it's the same.
I mean, yeah,
arm as an
it's
assault rifle.
designed to imitate like a single shot, black powder pistol. It's just it uses caseless, so you get the whole, clean loading animation.
Mhm.
And then he had an epee, which would be 2-harm hand, messy AP.
Oh, AP, scary.
Yeah, because it's a foil. It slides right in the plates.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So,
So like he was not a nice guy, but also you guys did, knock down his door, gas him, and then pump him full of, drugs until he overdosed, which was probably not pleasant.
No,
It wasn't, but I don't.
I don't feel bad. I don't know what.
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
no.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. No.
Odin doesn't feel bad. It's
Odin-
more Odin just more took it because the guy died in his hands. It's more what it
Yeah,
was.
Odin is probably Odin doesn't feel bad. He probably just feels weird because he, like I said, he may or may not have held a guy. A guy literally grabbed his arm. Said his equivalent of rosebud at him and then keeled over dead. Like it's a little weird.
Is this what you wanted in your thrill seeking, Odin?
Don't ask me that.
as someone who had to grow up in an area that probably, while not controlled because it's an independent territory, had dealings with these people while having completely opposing viewpoints, I don't feel bad at all about the murder. I'm just now terrified of what's his face.
Marco Dorado, you should be.
Yes.
Also, might be a little worried about Himiko Nakamura.
I'm
I
not
mean-
worried about
Oh
her.
no! Yeah,
I'm
they should be
just-
worried about that. That's just a business transaction.
Like, I don't
she's gonna
think
remember.
she's going
Hey,
to,
buddy.
Hey,
Hey, buddy, remember when you disabled my ICE and tried to invade my customers' private networks?
To be fair, at least she will know that I was very careful not to break anything.
Oh no! It's just like I said. She's gonna if she needs your professional services, she's gonna
Oh,
remember your name, and she's gonna get a deep discount because
She's got
technically
leverage.
what
Oh,
you did
yeah.
was illegal, and she's got the records.
Like it's less black, but more like heavy leverage.
Honestly, I will probably subtly be recommending the Nakamura Hotel as locations for future company.
Company meetings, yeah.
Expos.
Company retreats.
I honestly I'm really
I
digging.
mean, at least the food was good, so
I'm really actually digging the Nakamura too. I would not mind using this set piece in future games.
Yeah, we can probably use the set piece again. I would have to
Maybe we
decide
could use
if
it
it's
if we ever-
because one of the types of of threats is a location. I do not think the Nakamura Hotel though is a threat.
No, probably not. No.
It is a place.
Actually,
hang
here's
out.
an
It's
idea.
a
If
big
we ever
set
do a
piece.
job that's basically we have to negotiate a trade.
Well, like I said, we
Maybe
can
we
we
could
can
do
just
You can bring it up when it matters. We can
Okay.
think about it later. That's a later detail.
Yeah, like I said, she is
So
my
yeah, we're gonna. You have your meeting, you have breakfast. I think it would be appropriate if you show back up in the room when we try to drag, Metatron's ass out of bed. And
I will
you've
be
got
writing
the-
I will actually be writing a letter with the most pained look on my face possible.
What are you writing?
I assume that what Claymore's going to roll back up with is he's going to be provided with a tray of hangover food, big eggs.
I am going to be writing basically a very flowery note, but I understand that you might have information that is important to me. I would be pleased if you did not go through official company channels and essentially give Lady Nakamura my personal contact number.
All right.
My actual personal contact number.
Yeah. So you write a little note,
Which
that
might
gets-
actually cause Claymore some consternation because he definitely doesn't have this number.
But okay. Any of the rest of you doing anything interesting in the morning?
I'm playing it cool because I need to just feel okay right now. It's just a little off right now.
I guess Squirrel is just looking through his messages.
Claymore rolls over food. Compliments of Nakamura.
Is it normal to feel like death after drinking alcohol?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I don't
I
drink
think Claymore would notice his empty bottle of sake and be like, if you drink that much of the sake, yes.
Yeah, no, I will probably offer to compensate for the sake. I don't know.
Nah, it's not. He'll wave it off. But Claymore does give you a level look and be like, multiple intrusions.
Yeah, I will basically. I mean, I don't have a good excuse. I just, like, I let my curiosity get the better of me and chose.
Take a pin of friendship. Whack.
What? Wait, what?
What was that? You peeked a little.
Techo pin of friendship. I'm gonna give him a strong forehead fleck. Just
And I'll be, yeah, no, I deserve that.
So, did you try to visit the idols?
No,
Like,
I
okay,
didn't
says
because
sandwich.
I had a feeling they would be aware of Matrix technology because they're VR idols, so I didn't want to risk outing myself.
Yep.
I
hope you didn't go into like I hope you didn't go into like the government conference.
no.
I mean, I feel like you're hungover. You should do the humble brag.
I may have skimmed their notes.
That wasn't.
But however, I did not get caught there. The problem was I may have visited the suite of one, the drug dealer guy, and that was dumb. That was very dumb. I'm not going to do that again because I now owe the greatest lady Nakamura a lot, and hopefully she does not want to make this public.
No,
probably doesn't want to. But...
No, you are fortunate. I spoke to Miss Nakamura. She's definitely aware, but she just. I will paraphrase this, but she basically says you owe her one.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Probably don't owe your
At least
life,
she
but
seemed like a very reasonable person, so I don't have to fear for my life like I did last night.
When you say reasonable person, Claymore looks out over the city and gets, the 1,000 stores he has, like, yeah.
Relatively, yeah.
The synthwave beats hits.
Kenny G. Synth Kenny G. No.
Kenny Crow.
Owen is like dumb small talk. So
I'm going to,
do you think someone else would pay
technically, Metatron in his cover identity is, a allegedly rich corpo. Now, his problem would not be getting arrested. His problem would be that Mother would be very upset.
Oh yes, no.
Like you could easily write off you were just doing, casual corpo trust fund script kiddie shit.
Look, my mom will fucking murder like this. My mom is the CEO
does your
of one of
company
the
have an
mega
equivalent
corps.
of being reassigned to Siberia? We should figure that out. Mm-hmm. What department are you going to be?
She's not going to reassign me anywhere. She's going to throw me out a fucking window.
And then, get a drone to pick you up before you hit the ground.
She's the CEO of one of the richest corporations in this country, and you don't get that way by being nice.
Or, I guess, by being a good mom. There's
a couple ways we could take this,
I am doing... if you really look at the situation...
we could do a couple of, mom could be soft on her kids, or it could be like, I knew it was you, Fredo. I knew it was you.
I would say it's more of a tough love situation, because, to be fair, I'm objectively doing very bad things.
Why are you doing such bad things? Well, actually, are we talking about this in character, or are you talking about how your mom and...
No, this was an out-of-character
Okay.
Oh, no, I would probably say, not like that in-depth, but just be like, my mom can't find out about this.
This is like when Claymore does the hell tit, and you hear him doing math, and just like, wait a minute.
Who is your mom?
I was like, I know,
I believe you talking about this. When he was undisguised, you should...
I mean, yeah,
you should recognize him.
It's the CEO of us. It's the CEO
but I know your position. I don't know if you're directly I don't know fucking. CEO
no, yeah, she's my mother. Yeah, she is the CEO.
All right,
I think that would probably be public knowledge just because someone tried to kill me.
Depending on how closely you guys pay attention to the news, you may or may not know that somebody tried to blow up Samuel Stone at an airport not too long ago.
Which is
but in general, if you see him seen him doing the company line and media meetings and stuff.
Essentially, what I basically view my character as is imagine, you know what Steve Jobs used to do for Apple? Now imagine Steve Jobs if he had absolutely nothing to do with building any of the technology or anything and was just the PR dude.
Yeah.
So most of the people think he did anyway.
You do the TED Talks, you show up on stage, you do the round on PNN.
Yes.
And you would be introduced as, Samuel Stone.
Oh, you're the poster boy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It's like, oh wait, it's like, do we open the window to see you on a poster board outside?
Holographic media campaign, upgrade to 9G. Son & Sons now.
Yeah. I should have noticed this sooner, but I guess I didn't think about it.
Well, to be fair, I mostly wear a mask.
Sure.
Now the question of why? Nope. Rule one.
It's
nope.
fun.
No rule.
Yeah, the Claymore
Yeah.
bad company.
Yeah.
You
No.
have a driver who does high speed driving. You have a guy who moonlights from his corporate desk job, and you've got a spoiled rich kid. You're in trouble.
I
I was like,
have,
oh man, it's like.
to be fair, I would say I have complicated motivations.
Claymore
Oh,
just has the moment like, oh no, I'm the babysitter.
Yeah, no, you
You
are.
really are.
Hey, Claymore. Hey, like, I don't agree with, like, the kid over there, but I kind of agree with the kid over there.
It's all like, don't worry, you get a forehead chop to the head too. It's like, you're a kid too.
Everyone thinks,
I mean,
that's pretty.
No, he is a young man. I am a kid.
Yes.
So yeah, I think we've talked about the ages. Like, I believe Squirrel and Metatron are both like either in their like very late teens or early 20s, like
Yeah.
right around the same age.
I am 20 exactly.
Yeah,
Like, Odin's, like,
yeah. So Squirrel's in
late
his early
20s, possibly, like, Edge, like, probably, like, 30, maybe.
I thought you were
pushing
mid
it.
20s.
I was thinking, like,
I was
upper
thinking-
20s, actually. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking
26,
late
28.
20s.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking like 20.
Like you were in your preteens or early teens during the Singularity War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I was, like, probably, like, 12 or
Well, that still
Yeah,
means
so-
you're a kid to me.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Not
Well, to be
that,
fair, once-
depending on how old you were when you were in the Singularity War, you might have been a kid, because that's how military service works.
You might have been, like, early 20s then, yeah. So you're like,
Nah, but
We don't know. That's
uh,
timeline stuff. There's a reason why we're 20XX.
I
anyway, but so let's gather up our things.
Let's get the fuck out of the hotel.
Let's get the hell.
We've been here for 3 hours. Let's
Yeah.
get out. Let's get
yeah.
out.
I will
Um,
probably put on my shades and like
Wide
face
brimmed hat?
coverings.
Big white hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I will.
the don't see my face, don't see my face, don't see my face clothes.
also, Odin's gonna put
Like
on, like,
I mean, how goth do you want to be? Do you want to like black scarf over your face? Like,
no, because I don't want to be obvious about it.
okay,
So
The
Odin's gonna-
celebrity, literally the celebrity, like
yeah.
I'm wearing
Wide
clothing
brimmed
to make
hat,
you not
huge
see.
fucking sunglasses. Got it.
Yes,
Basically, you can't take pictures of them properly. but-
which doubles as a hangover thing.
yeah.
I will look big and imposing.
Odin's gonna put his like his bodyguard cover pieces on, like the earpiece and like the mic and
Yeah.
stuff.
You guys
Yeah,
look
like-
normal. You go to check out. I assume
So
either
this
in the room or at the desk. Metatron hands over his personal note.
Yes,
Yes.
and I will bow.
Mm.
Probably very deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for any issues.
Yeah.
You want doing this to the receptionist? That's probably very confusing.
No, not saying that. Like,
Your note, you would
uh,
hand over the note. You would give a little bit of a bow, probably, and say,
yeah,
my
I will
com-
say in very not good. Well, actually, probably not bad, but very obviously like rehearsed and
Google, tell
Japanese,
me how to tell me how to
th-
apologize in Japanese.
yeah. Thank you for. Yeah, like I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to stay. Just the normal pleasantries.
Yes.
I
mean,
well,
you did. Nobody raised a fuss about it because there was a possible murder suicide overdose, but you were drunkenly singing out a window.
Oh no, that's what I was apologizing.
Yeah,
for.
that's that. Like, you got to
Just
cover.
being like, I'm sorry, my
Wait,
voice is off key.
Nobody. Your apology is accepted, but also your misdeeds are not acknowledged because that's how we work around here. Face.
Yes.
You did nothing
Also,
wrong.
I'll probably be like, why are there so many police officers?
Like, don't you know? Apparently, there was a bit of a ruckus last night, and I will regale you all about what I saw as we
Oh,
get
yeah.
into the car.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of like
You
Far Right.
guys exit. Well, okay. So, on our list of objectives, you have extracted the hotel marked experience, and you did so without significant collateral. You only actually killed the target and some robots.
Nice.
Okay.
Could you grab the list of the things so I can
And
just...
non-sentient robots.
Okay, so I advance
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
from just the extraction part.
Nice. Yeah, the experience. Nice.
Yeah. So now I need to figure out that
So,
before I
To
game.
I'm now
complete the
recording.
mission, you must actually do the actual outro bit.
Let's go do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume I can
Wait,
add 2 experience from directive.
For which bits?
Planting the USB drive, Or you can say no for that one, but definitely for what I'm about to do on the internet.
So I would think so, but the way proselytizing is phrased, it's when you persuade others to your belief systems. I don't think the USB was actually persuading anybody.
Okay, that's fair. But I do think the campaign I could organize about how politicians that are anti-technology are hypocritical and not worthy of following. I think that is fair proselytizing.
Are you sure?
I think if you want to go basically like shitpost that on the internet, basically.
Oh yeah, no,
that works because you've got the stuff.
But you have learned one of the secrets of my character is at the end of the day, he's an idiot kid.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, normally I would say this is a very bad idea to do, but I don't think I can
But I'm a dumb teenager.
Also, he's behind 3 proxies. He's fine. He is actually behind 3 proxies. What was your privacy again? Like 4?
My privacy is 4.
Yeah,
my stealth is 4.
You're fucking stealthy.
All right. Yeah, like you had to you had to trigger like 3 alarms to get fully caught.
Yes.
Yeah, they can't. The only reason he was traced at all is because like the alarms were raised, but the only reason why he was traced was because
I picked that option.
Yeah. Because you didn't want to lose your data, but you have all the shitpost you need to go onto the dark web and like talk about how this motherfucker had robots and was.
And that is basically how my character spreads the gospel, or his gospel. So, I am an expert at doing this.
Yes, and I would say you probably do actually persuade some people with this like hard ass evidence that like
these people are
corporate, puritanicalism is a lie.
Yeah,
robots are the future.
Well,
so you can get your XP for that as well. I am trying to find my bit about actually doing the paid and getting.
I feel like I would have gotten Thrill Seeker if I tried to avoid if I just went outside to do we would try to leave avoiding the snipers, but that was probably
trying to counter snipe.
Yeah, but I chose the actual non get in the line of fire move situation.
I need to buff my stats. My kid is so. Man,
I need to probably buff mine later.
I need like 3 stats.
Yeah,
I mean, you need everything.
Because
that's the thing about things. Like, you do fiction. You can just say what you're trying to do. And it's like, that's a movie.
I don't need meat. I don't need meat.
Well, the only time you need, honestly, the only time you'll ever need meat is when you're bleeding out.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you can still try to see some objective.
Well, yeah, but that's why you get different moves.
The right, like, where he gets the right chrome, he can do that with synth too.
Yeah.
Firearm.
No, yeah, I'm eventually going to motion to put my gun in my arm.
I probably get a targeting suite too, so you just add synth and link to it.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't want it. No, I want it to be only synth because if I make it synth and meat, that is actually negative because my meat is -1.
No, I aim with synth and then you add synth for damage. Because or the targeting supports.
I need to take whatever this campaign's equivalent of fucking
the ASX arm gun.
No, oh god, why can't I remember the D&D feat? It's like the most weapon finesse.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can probably figure out whether that would work with some of our cyberware, either it's in game or that we can customize because there's a few ideas. For instance, it's suggested about as a optional like extra, you guys could get in the like hacking and talking about new stuff, there like somebody who was playtesting this game came up with an implant that basically gave you your gas mask effect, right?
Oh yeah.
Like auto rebreather and oxygen reserve.
Right, we could just make different kinds of cyberware. Yeah.
Okay, so and there's some tags and stuff if you guys want anything customizable, but I think it's time to start going for getting paid.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to contact the fixer, Colonel Hosek? And let him know.
Claymore will handle that. He'll go through some Suzaku channels and let him know that insert real name here wishes to speak with him about a matter. And
right, so you're not gonna like no, you're not gonna like try and like send in the proof now or anything over the wire. Right?
Nope.
No. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna let him contact us with a meeting spot.
Yeah, that is on my cyber deck, which is not easy to get into.
Yes.
I do believe Claymore also like snapped a picture on his phone.
Yes.
If you want.
Oh, okay.
But
then I'll probably get rid of the corpse picture. I don't really.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a little bit grisly, I think.
You can get out of there.
If I want to convince people.
Yeah,
all right. So you get back a perfectly normal corporate text, basically telling you, sundown at the
Okay.
so and so marina. Dock number 4. You can't miss it. It's the one. It's a one across from the Suzaku carrier.
Oh, we have a carrier. Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah, you guys are Miltech. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys absolutely have an aircraft carrier. It probably used to belong to the United States Navy, but it no longer does.
I hope it's black and has like a whole bunch of hex patterns on it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we got
you
till
guys,
sundown.
Yeah, you guys can kill time for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well-
should probably not make yourselves like super known, but
Well, let's dispose of a little bit of evidence, like these gas masks, these grenade casings.
We can probably keep some of the grenades to store somewhere else.
No.
Okay.
Like I said, like we spent gear on them, but I don't think we'd like. This is a personal thing here.
you
I
do
think,
not need to keep them jotted down on your sheet. No.
Yeah. If we need them again, we'll just get contacts from them again. Like I feel like our gear should be like, aside from our main kit, our gear should be like for whatever job should be like procured during the job, so we don't just start hoarding fucking everything.
Unless you want to like keep specific trophies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm keeping my gear because I need it.
Yeah.
your
That's
cyberneck, like that's you've added a new core piece of tech, but like
I'm keeping the body armor too.
Yeah.
for all your random bits and bobs,
Yeah. But like, upgrades to like your guns and stuff, but we don't need to carry like every like little tidbit.
No, yeah.
So,
I actually had a piece of gear that I didn't spend. Can I just spend it on something I need?
No, it's for the
Okay.
mission. You're
Yeah.
I still got
unfortunately,
3. I never used it in my hold, so okay.
yeah, you didn't need to.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, there was a very real concern that like, hey guys, one of the loner moves is I believe it's attack from an unexpected angle.
Oh,
Another
geez.
is steal something or seize someone. So it's entirely possible that Marco Gerardo thing could have gone with like angry drug man shows up with a light machine gun in the room.
It was fucking duck, and it's shooting the walls.
Oh yeah, no, I was very worried.
Also, I had another plan. I can talk about it since we didn't go there. But because Squirrel was in the elevator, my thought was, because I put him on the same floor, was just, if any of you realize like full-blown blue snake eyes, was just the guy was going to show up, put his giant hand on Squirrel's head, and be like, hey, tell your buddies to come out slow. Like...
I have a curiosity. What would have happened if I tried to access the idle suite?
idols.
Was I on the right track with that?
I would probably have depended on your role. Like, if you would have logged in perfectly fine, I probably wouldn't have made a big deal about it. But absolutely, like, if you like got some partial hits or you caused some trouble, there might have been some, some actual back and forth with some hackers or something.
Oh no.
I was like, no, those people. Because like, wasn't the main rumor that they're like internet hackers?
They're hackers.
That was
they're
one of the-
AIs.
They're
They're
live twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like anyone who's rumored to be a serious hacker always has the potential to be a very serious hacker. So
Also,
like,
I mean,
no.
if they were actual AIs, that would probably also be a problem. Or honestly, I think one of the rumors was it was actually one person running both avatars. That would probably mean they're pretty good at this tech shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All
Any
of the-
tech, like I'm like,
all of these are points to all these rumors point there. They're pretty good with tech.
yeah. All of it
Honestly,
points to I don't want to touch that,
Yeah.
and I
I
didn't
mean-
want to piss off Pacifica more than we already have.
No, I mean, I would have loved if you decided to see what the fuck was going on Pacifica, but that would have been an excuse to keep that corporate clock climbing, because that would just turn into, the next job, the Pacifica Death Squad just shows up and fires bullets at you. But all right, okay. So you guys kill time until sundown. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm running out of juice. I need to go take some leave and lay down. I have my own not real hangover for some. I don't know why I'm tired today, but let's round it up. So
It's the always GMs.
So you guys, roll up to the dock. The sun sets over the bay. You walk down the private pier. Across is the private high security berth for, like I said, the aircraft carrier that Suzaku owns, just chilling there. At the end of the dock, there's a Zodiac, inflatable. The colonel's just standing there, smoking a cigar, staring out into the sunset over the carrier.
Mm-hmm. I will approach him, maybe Hosaka and just kind of discreetly, just pull out my phone, pull up the picture, give him an angle on it.
All right.
Delete it.
Yep, you just delete it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He just kind of. Actually, no. You should roll the getting paid move before he points to the payment, just in case anything else goes.
Oh, okay.
So is there a particular reason that, like, Axe, do you have a particular move?
I do.
You
I get an
particular move
extra.
that
I
works
get
with
an
this?
extra option, even on a miss.
Okay, so you should roll getting paid because you are that
Okay.
guy. So let me see. It's unfilled segments of the legwork clock, right?
Yeah. How much left on the clock?
So let's see. You guys were at 1800, so 21, 22, 23, and 00. So you got 4 already.
Oh, so +4 or
Yeah, I think it's +4 because you got 4
right.
unfilled segments.
Oh, that's how.
All right,
it
here we
works.
go.
I forget about that.
it's how much that? Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
basically.
it
if
says
we
when you
go
get
personally-
paid, roll and add the number of unfilled legwork segments.
Nice.
Basically, the better
Uh,
we do in legwork, the better we get paid.
Yes, because the less hassle you guys caused a little bit of ruckus. Like Tolbert was starting to get vibes that like people were on him.
That's,
Same with like the action clock. By the time you guys finished the mission, by the way, the action clock was at 1800,
Oh, geez.
which is
So-
full alert because like
Alright.
you guys, the Matrix stuff especially tickled a couple of things.
So here's a fun thing. So I got a 4 and a 2, so +4 got 10. So
All right,
I'd
so
pick,
you
I'd pick
pick
4 of the
4.
things.
Jeez.
Yes.
You pick an
So
extra
I'm
one.
basically, it's not a setup or ambush. You're paid in full. The meeting doesn't attract attention, and you learn something.
Everybody mark experience.
Because I don't think I need to get the players identifiable. Because usually
You don't care about identifying the employer.
So it's Mark.
Okay.
Is this the end of mission experience?
No,
So that's
this
2.
is separate from that. You mark an extra experience because you all learned something.
I
You
also
all
I
learned
get paid,
something.
so I mark a separate experience for myself.
Yeah, you
So
got
I get
paid.
Okay.
And you've also now completed the mission. You mark the 2 experience.
I advance.
I'm at 8, so I'm like actually I'll be advanced at the beginning next time. Holy shit!
Wow.
I got a
Again?
lot more.
I have been doing my personal objective a lot.
Yeah.
The nice little bonus thing.
And also, I mean, a lot of you guys were like at like what was it, like 7 or 8?
I was at 2.
It was at
this mission.
Well, this session,
I think
mean,
at
like
6
last time we get
starting.
over.
But 7 this.
Because I also
one.
believe last time
Actually,
Axe
maybe it's
picked,
7.
you all learned something.
Did he?
Yeah, that's.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
why you guys
I
had
paid
so
in
much.
full, and that it wasn't an ambush. That it wasn't an
Oh, yeah,
ambush.
yeah, that's right.
I didn't pick the one with like other people. Were probably still
So
aware of the
paid in
deal.
full, and I
Thought it
believe you
was
guys when you got
8.
the job, it was paid well, right?
Yeah, so it's ×3.
Yeah. So everybody gets however much you invested in ×3. I think everybody but Claymore was 2.
Yeah, so you get 9 Claymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Claymore gets 9, and
I'm
the
back
rest
at
of
9
you
cred.
get 6.
I got 6. I'm back at 9.
And
cred.
so
I'm
basically,
now, like-
he looks at, he sees you delete it. He
8
takes
credit.
a drag on his cigar. He dumps it out in the bay, and he just he grunts to another inflatable boat, tied up at the dock. He gives you Claymore. He gives you a firm handshake with his robot hand.
Mhm.
Pat on the back, and he just says, "Until next time, Sonny." Climbs in the Zodiac and just back towards the carrier.
I marked one wrong. Okay, I'm now at 7 again. So the next time
Okay.
I'll probably. By the time we
And
get
in
next
the
action-
other inflatable is just, a nondescript, military tack case. You pop it open, and it is. What would be more interesting? Because you guys got paid a shitload of money. Would it just be like, you think like stacks of crypto or like
I mean, we got paid this much last time too.
gold bullion?
What's interesting? Something untraceable. Probably crypto.
Yeah. So you just pop it open, and it's just full of the little like data cards for
Like
your
hex card,
respective.
hex chips. Yeah,
What was it? Let me do math.
like Illyrium or something. Whatever.
Yeah, that's 27 cred total split amongst you. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Let's see.
technically, if that was single, that would be enough for somebody to retire if you could take that move.
Yeah, let's see. It's 27. Damn.
Yeah, so like, yeah,
And that's
there is
a-
a shitload of like, untraceable, crypto chits in there. And you
So
just,
7 into each of us and 6 to one person.
No, it was all individual based on what you paid in. So
Yeah.
because everybody put up 2 except Claymore, who put up 3. So
Yeah.
you get 3 times that. So all of you get 6 except Claymore, who gets.
Yep.
And no one's none the wiser that we got paid here.
So you got your crypto, you got your box. You close it up. I assume you guys just divvy out the case.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all professional
Oh,
here.
John.
Oh, actually, I'm going. I did calculate that wrong. I did not advance yet.
Oh,
I am
Okay.
at 9.
ah.
All right,
I'm
one
at
shot.
7 now, so like I'm pretty close too. Like the one XP I get from being paid is nice actually.
I just don't know what I'm gonna take because like I want to take one thing, but it seems like it's not.
If
as
you don't know what to
useful as
do, just take a relevant stat upgrade and just keep.
Yeah,
going.
no, that's what I'm aiming toward. Is like I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna take synth.
But yeah, with that, but Claymore takes his money, nods to everyone, pulls out a cigarette, lights it, looks over the carrier. Remembers some things. That carrier probably looks familiar to him for reasons. And it's all like,
I think like just to get our maximum like scenic shot, some some hypersonic jets should like take off from the carrier and fly it over the sunset.
mhm.
How I see this is our first job was just to introduce the crew, and this was then Claymore's kind of story bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, I did a lot of role playing here. But no, I think that's it. Isn't the only last thing the links thing?
Well,
Yeah.
there's a couple of things.
Oh, a couple things.
Actually-
Okay.
First of all, hey, do you guys want to lay low?
I don't know because we
Did
didn't
we
piss off
piss
the
off?
company.
Did we piss? We didn't necessarily.
I will definitely be laying low.
Wait, I think we all have to lay low though.
We all have to.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're in the retaliation phase. The legwork clock was not filled.
Also,
The
I
action
picked
clock
this-
was not filled.
I also picked the thing that makes it where
Gateway
it doesn't
piss
nothing gets
off.
alerted from the job ending.
So have any of our corporations reached 2100?
Omega, here's a brief
Single
question.
corporation that would have gotten
For-
that rate.
For getting paid, the meeting doesn't attract attention. Does that just mean it doesn't add an extra clock because at the end or something?
I mean, it means lots of things like that.
Okay.
It's
It's
the
fiction
meeting
first.
doesn't attract attention to the outside parties. It means what it means.
Okay.
Narrative fiction.
It means he can't go, and then
I can-
suddenly ninjas.
Yeah,
Or-
I couldn't have like Marco Gerardo jump out of the other boat and like fire a machine gun at you, right?
He's
Or-
gonna give you a reoccurring thing you can keep throwing at us.
Maybe.
Marco Gerardo is.
Oh, I can tell you right now, yes, he's a threat with stats and moves. It's fun. He's gonna keep coming back
He's
because you guys really latched onto that guy as like freaky and weird, and I'm like, okay, well, he's coming back forever.
Well, I am
get a side
terrified.
kill? Should we get a side
Personally,
kill?
I am terrified of him.
You should be. He's fucking immortal. It might be a custom move he has.
Does he just have natural like 4 armor or some shit or like minus?
No, not that bad. You'll find out when you fight him.
I'm just imagining him as the main character from fucking what's that manga? They made it into a movie. Live
What's it
action
about?
one. Battle Angel Alita. I just
Oh.
imagine he has the fucking black hole singularity core. I was like.
Also,
Okay, so
Mine went knife hands.
Not good.
retaliation.
Child.
Oh, I was double checking if any of the corpse had 2100.
Did like any of the corps have secret business dealings with this man, and then we pissed them off because he's dead?
Okay, so yes, technically our interest with Northwest and with Pacifica are at the take definite action, but that didn't really come up this session. We'll keep that in mind for future shit. But remember that you are over the limit where those guys are definitely like looking out for you. Keep an eye on
Okay.
So lay low or fight back. Basically, if everyone goes to ground until the heat dies, each character pays half their credit or 5, whichever is graded. Lower all corporate clocks by 1.
Oh no!
I mean,
I finally
basically-
got to. I finally get up to 12. I could buy a tank.
Don't you need only 8 for a tank?
No, I have to. It's 8 for a tank, but I have to.
Pay extra because it's restricted.
No, it's not paying.
No, he has to roll for it.
I have to roll for it. And I think I can. Can't I like add more cred to make the roll to add a bonus to that or something?
I don't think so.
That's for
when you're-
cyberware.
Oh, that's for cyberware.
Yeah, that's for cyberware. Going under the knife, you spend the cred. But you may still want to because I think hit the street it can cost you extra.
Yeah.
Also, I will offer my services as a negotiator. 'Cause-
Nah, you've done enough.
Okay.
I mean,
But yeah, so
actually,
basically,
no,
if you
because
want
only
to,
did
the
his-
other
he
way
did
would
his-
be if you guys are interested out. You guys, if you want to, like fight back against corporations who may be hunting for you. Though with Pacifica, you will have a problem for that because Squirrel has a complicated relationship with Pacifica, though he is not technically owned by them. In that you guys can consider getting your file back. But if you guys ever want to get Northwest off your back, you should consider telling me like ahead of time, and I would like plan the retaliation mission where you guys like do the thing at the end of 2077 where you attack Arasaka, right?
I think I want to wait for a corporation to strike first, and before I fight back.
That's fair. That like I said, I've done my usual thing. I've already come up with my rough idea of what the next job is. Well, if you go to a street dock, you just
We're just getting the server, honestly.
So go under the knife when you have cyber installed with Street Reactor, roll cred, and then that's what you get if you have new cyber installed according to a corporate contract. Ignore all the bad stuff. You're just plus owned. Your cyber works exactly the way they intend it. So yeah, if you want to get more Chrome, you just say to go under the knife and roll plus Chrome.
What happens if you're already owned? Do you get like
you get more owned? You pick either a new owned or you can get at least in the OG Apocalypse world, you can get double tags like for certain gangs and things.
Cred.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually say for instance you have like savagery like from two places. If savagery triggers, it's like double. So like if you're already owned by Suzaku and then you go again, you would be like double owned. Like if that comes up, it's like Suzaku is like, this is a literal offer you can't refuse. We will turn off your cyber heart if you fuck with us.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't think there's a thing for double owned because I feel like there's totally something for it in the book. But yeah, fair.
I have double owned actually.
Yeah, I think you're owned twice.
Did it stack?
Yes, I am owned twice.
Yes, it actually like no, like I said, that's the thing in Apocalypse World is the way double tags work.
Although I do have a note that literally says to specific person, not entire company.
Yeah.
Although
actually,
it's the CEO,
all of you
so
honestly
is that really that different?
Honestly, all of you who have owned like that, like, well, okay, so Claymore's is technically Suzaku itself, but like we put that through a contact point. But like, Odin is like specifically he has his relationship with Devin Dickley, VP of Asset Investigation across Nexus, who has been covering for you and want to know you if you had.
There might also be a whole thing about because there's an AI in the eye, so there might be a whole thing about that secretly going on. But that's a different thing.
Well, that sounds like you were taking a different. But
that's a different thing. But
okay, so it sounds like you guys are not going for fully laying low because the corpos haven't really put your teeth in it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I probably am going under the knife.
Okay.
I
do you guys want to do that now while we remember?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Does it have to be on recording, or can we do that like in the postscript?
We can probably do it in the postscript.
Okay.
I mean,
like I said, I'm sleepy.
It's what you want to do because
Well, like I said, this is downtime actions. We don't necessarily have to.
Mine is pretty quick.
I think the recording is handled. We can figure all this stuff out, and we can do it off mic if you want to do it now, and then we can come back to it.
Yeah.
So I think we'll wrap up here. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We hope you had fun.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.